Metal Gear Mondays, the greatest Metal Gear podcast ever.
I don't agree with you.
Releasing on Monday, every Monday.
How did you patch into my radio frequency?
Stinks in here. Bad.
Ladies, gearsmen, babies, and gentlethems, you're listening to Metal Gear Mondays, the one-stop shop for all things Hideo Kojima, Metal Gear Solid, and Death Stranding, I guess. I don't know. We keep fucking this up every week, so I'm just going to continue the tradition.
You keep fucking it up.
Yeah.
I'm doing great.
No, you've got a whole new one that you've been using every single time. So that's you going off the rails. Your own rules.
That's consistency.
That's true.
You settle into a groove. You move it to the groove. It's 2026. It's called consistency. Get it right.
I like it. As sometimes I am your host, and I'm living in a virtual world, and I am just a virtual girl. Alessio Summerfield. Nice to meet you. And this week I'm joined by Chad.
I've awakened from cryo sleep. I am back. It was cold.
Sick. And fan favorite, Liliana Wright.
That's right. It's me. This entire episode, I've been AI generated. That's right. Everything I'm saying right now is vibe coded so that the real Liliana can play Pokemon Pokopia for the entirety of the episode, because she has 120 hours in the video game and would like to keep playing it.
Nice.
God
DLSS 5.
Yeah, of course.
God.
So anyway, I guess we should say it because we didn't say it on any other episode, but we're also joined by Alessio's. So I've shaved all of my save for and I'm wearing a baseball shirt. And I'm drinking a Michelob Light.
Whoa, dad mode.
I'm dad, full dad.
He's big dad. I think
now we're kicking with dad.
I really do think that we should have just not mentioned it ever, and then
I'll bleep it. How about that?
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That way no one knows what it could have even been. I like your Umbreon on your sippy cup.
Thanks.
Baseball season about to start. It's here.
Baseball season started yesterday.
Well, for me, it starts tomorrow. I don't give a fuck
the
about
Mets
anybody
played
else.
Today. So in extra dad news,
Saturday playing on the radio, a couple of espresso martinis, and Blue Jays playoff baseball on the TV.
So good. Chad, you'll appreciate this. In true dad fashion, a bunch of dads that are the spouses of a bunch of moms in a mom group that Kristen's in, decided to all play MLB The Show.
Oh,
said, fuck
sick.
it. And I bought a baseball game for the first time in 20 years.
Holy shit.
And when you start, if you just do like a normal ass, like, yo, I just want to jump in and play a game, it always seems to throw you in your stadium, in your city.
Let's
as
fucking go.
Default stadium. So it's really cool.
Call the Sky Dome. We don't acknowledge the new name. It's the Sky Dome for now and forever.
What's the new name?
It's always this. It's
Fucking, it's which bank is it? Fucking it? Rogers Stadium. Or
that's right.
That's
That's
right.
what it says.
Fucking
That's what it
call,
says in the game. Yeah.
I just want to read
Rogers
a
Arena.
really. I know we usually do this like at the end and we email whatever. I want to read a quick Facebook post that I just came across really quick. It's an older one. It's from February.
Just a random Facebook post.
Yeah. Just let me click here.
Go for it.
Dad seeking dads, reserving some lanes over at this bowling alley on Saturday, February 21st. If you're a local dad or dad coded / aligned partner looking for something to do, come hang. I've got to get out of the house more. Cheers. That was Alessia Summerfield posted a Facebook event invite called Dads Being Dudes.
Dad coded
of every mom and friend.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
Oh my god.
I was waiting to deploy that one. It seemed appropriate.
let's do the rigmarole.
Yeah, let's get right into
That's
it.
the new intro for the rigmarole. Actually, that's going to play every episode.
That's true.
Yeah.
Every single time. Yep. That's
Yep.
Yep.
That's literally that happens in a DLC for LA Noire, and the first time I heard it live in the game, I fucking spit took for
I
real.
forgot about that. Yeah.
I had forgotten.
You just like call somebody out on a lie, and it like literally what's
That
written.
game is fucking insane for
Yeah.
like the type of shit that just like you say, oh, this seems like an appropriate.
The escalation
response.
is
Like, put
crazy.
some heat
Oh,
on
it's
him,
nuts.
and then you get that.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah, it was like it was
Yeah.
like question Valdez question mark,
Yeah.
and then you
Fuck
go,
yeah, I want a
boys,
question.
Valdez.
and it's just like what? All right. Anyway, we're immediately off to the races on this one.
Oh well, you know, and if you really like that clip and you want us to do more clips and fun sound effects, you can
Good segue.
review the podcast. That's going to be the best free way to help us out. To go on your podcast app of choice and drop us a review. That's how we get seen. That's how we get up to the top of the charts. So please do that. And if you do have some dosh to throw our way, you can go to patreon.com/MetalGearMondays. Where you can support us on Patreon. $1 gets you access to our Discord, where Tyler Washington is saying really confusing things about Rainbow Six Siege. You can also at
Interesting.
$5 get access to the Patriot Club, which is our monthly off-topic bonus podcast that features us and Nick Freda and there it is. There he is. He's here with us. And that's a really good show. The one that just dropped was about video games that you got, games that you got really good at, that Alex Hill suggested. And if you are a $5 patron, you can vote on the next episode. We've got some topics up, so go do that when you can. $10 a month will get you video podcasts. You can watch us on our normal episodes. You can watch video of the Patriot Club.
You can
and
watch
you can
my-
also
Which
can.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you can-
censor, so that's gonna sound great.
yeah.
You can sit as close to the screen as you want to it. You can really take it in.
True. That's true. That the fact that he's gonna censor that.
Oh, I
and
know.
You just hate that. God, my podcast featuring my favorite cis white males. Thank you.
Cis white males. Oh no.
No. So check out that at $10 a month. Also at the free tier, sometimes we do release some stuff on the free tier if you want to check that out. There's this thing on Patreon now called Quips, which is like the Patreon version of Twitter. So we might start using that. I need to look into what that is, but could be a
Lily's
thing.
gonna
Who
start
can
using
say?
that. If you want to talk to me, please just send an email.
I didn't say that. I'm just saying I'll look into it. But yeah, go to Patreon. Also, at $10 a month, you can sponsor the podcast. So we draw a random sponsor from our list of $10 patrons every episode to be the sponsor of the show. And this week, our sponsor is Mitarael,
What?
which I'm still not sure if I'm pronouncing correctly. So if that's wrong, please let us know. But
Yeah,
that is
please.
Mitarael. So thank you for
I do also want to
there.
rattle off what the new Patriot Club poll options are.
Yeah.
That way, if any of them seem to float your fancy, then you can pay and go vote. So we've got celebrities in games. We've got the moment you realized your own mortality. We've got
Totally.
first fictional character crush.
Mhm.
And we've got top tier video game trailers. So one of those four are going to be the listener voted topic for the next Patriot Club episode.
What's the current? What
we
are the
have-
numbers at? How are we looking?
Yeah.
let me
Are
take a look.
Who's in the lead? Is there somebody in the lead at the moment?
2 seconds, please. The lead vote at this particular moment. Oh my God, it's a 3-way split, and there
Oh,
are quite a lot of
shit.
votes already.
Really? That's
Celebrities
good.
in games, the moment you realize your own mortality, and fictional character crush. That's
Wow.
that's so weird.
Whoa.
Considering that top tier video game trailers to me would be more on topic.
It's such an
And-
easy dub too. It's an easy thing to
Yeah.
do an episode on. Well,
Yeah, I did call it the off-topic podcast. So you know what?
That's
They
true.
They want to hear us get weird, and I think those three are the ones who will probably be able to get the most weird. Do we have an official answer for what the Metal Gear Mondays vote will be in the event of a tiebreaker?
Usually I use it as a tiebreaker, to be honest.
Yeah, I was going to say, but
Probably
like,
not.
what are we picking if it's a tiebreaker?
Do we play our hand this early, or do we keep that close to our chest?
Perhaps not.
Yeah,
Perhaps
we do have
not.
3 more weeks before we.
Yeah.
before we
Yeah.
Jesus.
Go vote so that we don't have to abuse our power.
Yeah, please. It makes my tummy
so-
hurt.
Yeah. And again, please review the podcast and tell somebody about it and have them review it too. And that's gonna do wonders for us. So that's always a thing you can do. Chad, where can they find you on the internet?
They can find me at linktree.com/kilometers-davis. Kilometers spelled the un-American way because actually in England, you spell it the same way as you do in Canada. So
You sure do.
yeah,
We got a lot of UK listeners, so
No,
they
they
know.
know. They know.
Guy.
they know.
They know.
You guy.
Nice. Lily,
What
where
about you,
can we find
Alessio?
Oh,
shit.
wow. What
Touche.
a
Whoa.
polite show this is.
Whoa!
Well, you know what?
I got
We're pretty
my
evenly matched, but you
this
are slightly
this
better.
Canadian.
Okay.
Canadian. Oh, okay. Well, you can find me on the internet at linktree.com/Liliana Dawn, where you can find the link to all of my socials, my books, and the GoFundMe. We are coming up rapidly on the move date, and I still don't have a job, so big deal there. If you have the ability to help out, anything does help.
Bibi Netanyahu's
Please
big
go
deal.
there. Bibi Netanyahu's big deal. Please and thank you.
Yeah, come to the Discord.
Um,
Similar jokes, more jokes like this,
Yeah.
and more.
If there's anything you don't understand, chances are if you join the Discord, you might know some of them.
You
Not all.
might.
At some
Not
point,
guaranteed, but you might.
that shit runs
what
like a
about-
fucking stenographer's paper. Like if you look away for a second, I swear to God, I'm just
Oh,
like I don't even know
man.
where I'm at anymore.
Yeah, I'm lost.
For my plug, I'm going to do a double plug for everything that's not me. I want to plug Gaming Theater Podcast one more time.
Yes.
Because we had them on last episode. If you haven't listened to it yet, you should go listen to it. It's the fanfic, Metal Gear fanfic part 2.
Yeah,
it's
incredibly
very
funny, incredibly raunchy.
Yeah.
Please listen to that with headphones, or don't if you're bad enough. Listen to it on Zoran Mamdani's public transit, and I'm sure that'll go great if you're in New York.
Oh, trust me, I've heard
Johnny.
worse on fucking
Yeah.
full speakerphone.
Do not play it in front of your young children, please. I know some of
Yeah.
you do.
Johnny
Okay,
Flores.
well, okay, there it is.
I'm calling him out. Don't listen to that one in front of your daughter, please. That's
Yeah, for
not
the
gonna
love
be
of
a
God.
good. That's
might,
a CPS call.
I just wanna I wanna make this known. I know it's like a 5-year-old spoiler, but our final interview when we originally wrapped up the show was with a porn star.
Yeah.
And that was less graphic than the
Yeah.
fanfic part 2.
Yeah. Because we were trying to like tiptoe around like being too explicit and make it like a real interview that wasn't uncomfortable. And so we were pretty well behaved for that one, especially because Isaac was there asking her how her summer was
Give it a
and
moment.
stuff.
Wait for it.
So definitely we were on our best behavior then. So we were not on our best behavior for this most recent one.
Yeah, absolutely not. Second plug I want to give is you should join the video tier because coming up, and it will be it'll be the next episode from this one, I believe, and then it'll be 2 episodes later. We're going to be talking to Vanessa Marshall, aka Olga
Yes.
Gorlukovich, aka Strangelove, and we're going to be talking to Jeremy Blaustein about his time creative directing the voice acting for Snatcher. So if you want those videos, hop on that $5 tier or $10 tier or higher.
Or higher. You can give us more than $10 if you want. That's cool.
Yeah. If
Oh
you
yeah,
want.
that'd be sick.
Not-
We'll
not
invent a
gonna
tier
say.
for you.
Not gonna. Yeah, we will. Yeah, they drop out literally, which I love. Dropout TV. They literally have a tier that they introduced as optional. You don't get anything extra, but people are just like, this deal is so good that people have been asking you to give us more money. So if you want to give us more money, you can be on this tier. So maybe we'll introduce like a different tier that you could jump in on that gets you nothing extra, but just because you're nice.
Gives us money.
Money, please.
I mean, fuck it. I'll hop on a video call with you once a month if you give us a bunch of money.
Yeah.
Provided they're clothed.
I'll make
Yeah,
that
that's
work.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
clothed
no
is
weird
probably-
sex shit. Yeah, not at all. Okay. Well, moving right along, because every minute that we don't get into the game is another minute that I get hate mail sent to me.
Yeah. Well, the best way that I know how to do this is to introduce my new favorite segment. Walking in the Light with a Man That's White with our friend Chad Betteridge to tell us what happened not on last episode, because that was a fanfic episode, but the episode before last. What did we do?
Well, no, Chad hasn't seen hasn't listened to the
Oh.
fanfic episode, so I want to hear about that as well.
I do. So tell us what. Yeah. So we needed to recap 2 episodes worth of content, Chad. If you could do that for us, please, and thank you.
All right. Step 1, we beat the game. That's what happened. Step 2, there was a stanky revolver and a hungry mouth. There we go. Hell yeah.
He nailed it. Nailed it.
Got him. And this week, we're talking about the rest of it, aren't we?
Yeah, we're literally talking about the rest of what you can find on the Master Collection.
The crumbs.
Also one mode that you won't find on the Master Collection, and it has broken my heart for many a year. I don't understand why they have not included. It's not even in the HD version. It's like literally just fucking content restricted to just the PS2 version.
Crazy.
So
4 letters, 1 mode. Yeet.
What? All right, sit.
Some one person is gonna pop. A couple. There's like 1 or 2 people that's gonna pop for that.
Nice.
And yeah.
Nice. As you can, I don't know what else to say to that. As you can tell by the omission that is the frequencies that you're missing out of your ear holes while you're listening to this, is James is not here. So we are going to, in lieu of him not being here, we are going to read his note. But before we get to that, I want to touch on some quick corrections, updates, and some secrets for this episode. So first things first, updates and corrections. If you skipped last week's episode, which was the aforementioned fanfic part 2, if you skipped it because you're just here for the MGS2, totally understand.
Only talking about the game, not things that are not the game.
One of the trivia pieces that came up during the fanfic episode, which we did not know about, or at least I didn't know about, was that if you aim the directional mic at Snake during the sniping portion, you can hear him under his breath saying some like horny shit about Emma. Yeah. I played that in last episode. I cannot remember off the top of my head, but essentially he's just like, he's like lusting over her. He's not saying anything like outright misogynistic or fucked up. He's just like, oh, I gotta see what's under that shirt, or like something weird. Yeah, he's just being a horn dog.
Should I ask Otacon for permission? Like all this.
Yeah, that's one of them too.
What a hot bitch! Oh my god, Snake, stop!
God, I wish you have got to. Chad, you need to listen to the episode. So Brandon from Gaming Theater,
of course,
wrote a entire like. So Alessio and me brought fanfics to the party. We all did some haikus. Brandon wrote an entire fan fiction about that whole thing. He took that like Easter egg of the Snake saying horny shit about Emma and turned it into a fan fiction. It is incredible.
I did hear the drug portion.
That's where that came from. Yeah. So if you're listening to this, if you watch the first clip that I posted on our social medias this past Friday, you will have heard a section of that fanfic. So if you did skip the fanfic episode, that's what you're missing.
It's pretty good. It's a fun time. Yeah. So outside of that, just to give you a preamble into what you're about to walk in on, noted money launderer and grifter, at least I still think he is, Gerard the Completionist, actually highlighted that the MGS2 VR achievement is in his top 10 worst achievements video. And I think we're going to talk about that in the rest of this episode. Cool. The last thing I want to mention.
Thanks, Pro Gerard. The finishes.
The finishes. That's pretty great. That's solid.
It's a good movie title.
I don't know where that came from, but I cannot take credit for that. That was
that's good though.
It's a Jason Statham movie, The Finishist.
Yeah, it was like a combination of two stand-up guys, Gerard and Pro Jared. I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
So
I think they're too similar.
I'm pretty sure that Sam Lake is the finishist, though, right?
Boo.
That's the newest. That's the newest TNT drama, The Finishist.
The finishist, starring Ati from Control. That's so fucking
TNT.
good.
We know drama.
Is that your Finnish accent?
Yeah. Oh, this punchy Thursday night. This is great.
Oh my god.
I'm like out of between clenched teeth. I'm trying to fucking whisper Metal Gear things at the audience. Please, guys, let me do this podcast.
I'm okay.
Oh my god.
She's gone.
Oh my god.
All right. I'm feeling good. All right. If you name yourself before you start the VR journey that we're about to take you on, if you name yourself on the little naming screen, UUDDLRLRBA, it unlocks every single character in every single VR mission. But it does not give you the completion. It just allows you to access it.
To do all of them.
Yeah.
And that's
I did not
Konami
find out
code.
about. Yeah, it's up, down, left, right, right. BA.
For those who don't know, I don't know.
Yeah,
And just in case, you don't know the most famous cheat code in all of history.
Oodler Is that Finnish?
It's the finishest word I can think of.
We know drama.
That was significantly better.
Thank you. I think the first one, I wasn't fully committed to it.
No,
I
yeah,
wasn't
yeah,
fully
yeah,
committed
yeah.
to it, but that one,
You gotta go
I just
all
had the
in.
full send.
Yeah.
I just got a full send. Otherwise, it sounds fucking weird. And you have a fucking laughing fit for 30
We know
minutes, and the
drama.
podcast goes off the rails.
We know drama.
So like Borat.
Yeah, 100%.
We know drama. Very nice.
We know drama.
No drama.
No drama. All right, so let's
No yeet.
let's get into the game for the love of God. So to kick us off, I'm going to read James's letter.
Cool.
Let's make this happen. The name of this is MGS Fuck 'em Up Notes. Not really sure what that has to do with anything. Let me see really quickly. All right. James says, Snake Tales is a cool game, and we should dismantle capitalism and fund our game devs so that they can do cool and goofy shit like this. We're going to talk about that later. The children yearn for additional game modes, making characters do out-of-character shit, bonus cutscene, and inconsequential fuck-around times. That said, insane for them to present this as what Snake was up to during 2. But if you were a kid feeling the burn of being stuck with Raiden, I'd be stoked for this. I remember playing the old Neversoft Spider-Man games and digging all the weird costumes you could unlock, even if it felt goofy in an immersive sense. Also, shout out to the Green Goblin in the Spider-Man game for the PS2, based on the OG Tobey Maguire movie, because that shit was cool as hell, and games do not do cool shit like that anymore.
Can I just say, this reads like a man who was just diagnosed with autism.
He's leaning into it.
Just want to throw that out there.
100%.
Also, shouts out to the Neversoft Spider-Man game because that fucking shit ruled. That's on my like top at least 20 games of all time.
Shouts out Neversoft.
Shouts out,
Shouts out Neversoft.
Shouts out Spider-Man and his family.
I have a dream.
I have a dream.
You know drama.
What's happening? We can't even. Chad's just speaking in memes.
Chad's having a.
I'm going nonverbal.
Y'all mind if I go nonverbal at the function right quick? Like, let's go.
All right. James continues. I enjoyed that there was a lethal and non-lethal ending to the scenarios. I think in general it's great design ethos that you see across the board with these games, that they remain highly reactive even in areas where you might not think that they would. Overall, though, I think I've been spoiled by modern games because I found myself getting tired of the controls. It made me think a lot about the bonus missions in Ground Zeroes, which also in hindsight kind of feels like you're playing as this weird copy of a Snake instead of actually Snake himself. I saw this fun fact on the wiki and it just made me laugh my ass off. In Big Shell Evil, Emma Emmerich is erroneously referred to as Otacon's sister-in-law rather than stepsister.
Yep.
Weird.
Yep.
One correction to make to James's letter, not because I'm being a prick to James's letter, but because I know somebody's going to write in. This was not presented as what Snake was doing in MGS2. That is what people were positing that this mode would be before release. So like official Xbox magazine had a whole thing where they were like, can't wait to play a Snake during the events of the Big Shell. And then people online, GameFAQs, etc., were anticipating that that's what this mode would be.
Gotcha.
We'll get to it when we get to it. I don't want to talk about Snake Tales right off the bat because that feels more like the main event here. Let's talk about these fucking VR missions. I don't, you guys, I can tell this is from an era in which dollars spent was weighed against time provided. Because this, while they are cool at first, and I think it's safe to say you could probably easily 100% the Raiden and the Snake VR missions. By the time you start going through all the different varieties and permutations of the characters, good Lord, was I fucking done. Like, I don't know. Chad,
yes, this varietal of VR missions.
We'll go over what all of the missions are on offer, but I do want to kind of round robin this real quick and just kind of get everybody's general impressions. Chad, this is your first time. What are your thoughts?
It is. Yeah, I think what you just said rings true in that, like, back in the era of a kid getting like 1 or 2 games a year, I could see me maybe like, I don't know if I would ever do all like 500 plus, but I could definitely, if I was just bored, had nothing to play, would easily take a chunk of these out. The 300 or so of the like legit VR computer constructed ones, I'm not a huge fan of. It's just like, it doesn't resonate with me at all. It like strips Metal Gear of a lot of its character. The alternative ones I didn't mind as much because at least you have like the environment to play around in.
Right.
But I don't know, like, this is not what I come to Metal Gear for. It's like, it's the gameplay distilled with like any of Kojima's other cool qualities that he brings to games. And it's just like, I don't know. It's just not my thing.
I wish they fucked with it more because there are like a half dozen missions that are like incredibly weird, very far out, doing their own thing. But it's like you have to slog through. Like, Chad was not being sarcastic with his 300.
No, it's legit. No. How many
there are? So VR missions, there are 358. Alternative missions, there are 153. Making for a total of 511 missions, not including Snake Tales.
I feel this, fuck. I feel like this would have been the one to do that with, though. I feel like it reduced the amount of VR missions because obviously, you know, VR missions is a thing and it's a big plot point for this game in particular. So you can't not have them, but like reduce the amount and then don't be afraid to get fucking weird with them.
Yeah.
Because the thing that James mentioned in his letter too with the side missions in Ground Zeroes is like, those were fucking weird.
Yeah, they were great. There's only like 4, I think.
Yeah, and there's not a ton of them, but like they weren't afraid to kind of like play with like what was going on. And so I think that this could have been a chance to do, honestly, I think this could have been a chance to do the weird shit that Snake Tales did and then make the Snake Tales something that's more like legit and not the dumbest thing you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah, dude, I have thoughts. I have a lot.
But yeah, there's way too many. I didn't do a ton of them because I think I just had so much fatigue on it at this point that I was just like, man, this is insane. That this is what we have here.
I wanted to go through and do them in order, but when I got to the weapon modes for Raiden and for Snake, when I got to the PSG1 shit,
I remember you streaming some of that,
dude.
and
So
it was the
so I had to even go in and adjust the sensitivity of the sticks because like the sensitivity was crazy on the Xbox. Sensitivity was fucking crazy on the Vita. Very difficult. Like it was just a pain in the ass. And at first I was like, oh, maybe it's just because I'm doing it on the Vita, which is what I tried to do it on first. But then I was like, oh, let me try. And it's like, again, emulating it on the PS2, playing on the Xbox. Like it was always way too finicky. It's like you breathe wrong and it's like fucking everywhere. So ultimately what I did was after giving it a fair shot, and I did beat a lot of these growing up. But after giving it a fair shot for this run, I said, fuck it, went online and found a 100% complete save that I downloaded.
I did the same thing just to
nice.
test out a bunch of them. I couldn't fucking.
And so that was fun because I wanted to get to like the variety shit and the alternate characters. But straight up, dude, back in the day, I'm not even kidding. I used to put on Blink-182's "Take Off Your Pants and Jacket" and just mute the TV and just fucking hammer through some VR missions after school. Like middle school, I would like come home and be like, "Oh yeah, it's time. It's time.
It's Blink-182 time. It's Blink-182 VR missions time. Let's go."
I was listening to my favorite band, Blink-182, live in Ontario.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Time to find a new hobby.
There they go, speaking of memes again. I have no
We know
idea.
drama.
We know.
I love that's a new. I need to just pay a Finnish person to say "we know drama."
We got
That way
one
I
in the
can just use
Discord.
it. Oh, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
But yeah, so let me go through just really quickly what's on offer here. So we've got sneaking missions, which have two flavors. There's sneaking, and then there's sneaking eliminate everyone, which again, on its face, sounds fun.
Yeah.
Totally cool. Weapon mode, which there are fucking 40 per
Yeah, I was gonna say,
character.
just looking at this saying 40 is
Yeah,
fucking insane.
Yeah, that's
because every
incredible.
weapon has like 5 or something.
It's too many. It's too fucking many.
It's too many. First person view mode has
I don't
5.
need to do I don't need to do fucking 5 VR missions with a goddamn stinger missile. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You
that
want to know
doesn't
the
make
worst
any-
ones? With a grenade.
Yeah,
Yeah,
come
no
on.
thanks.
What are we doing?
Like, are you
No
fucking
thanks.
kidding me? Yeah.
No,
and
thanks.
the thing is like there are alternate characters, but they're all locked behind completion percentage.
Right.
So anyway, there's variety mode.
So dumb.
Next to VR missions, there's alternative missions, which, as Chad alluded to, is a little less sort of wireframe and a little more like actually on site.
A little
so,
less 16 candles, a little more touch me.
Yeah, that's true. That's a really apt way to describe it, actually.
Those are on the pop punk.
Sure.
Why don't you just drop dead? I don't blame you.
Is 16 Candles a band?
It's a movie.
No, it's a Fallout Boy song.
Oh, I know it's a movie. Oh, it's
16
a
Candles,
Fallout
the movie.
Boy.
It's a little.
When
less
you said
16
that, I was
Candles.
like, how is the
little
80s
more
the
touch
80s
me.
hit film Wireframe? I don't understand. The John Hughes film?
The Sega CD game Wirehead. What are you talking about?
We are losing our minds.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening. Anyway,
Unless you took a hit of that Michelob Ultra.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is fucking gourd, dude.
my father-in-law left a bunch of these over. I don't normally drink like LaCroix fucking like hint of whisper of beer water.
Hint of whisper of beer.
But anyway, alternative missions, they have bomb disposal modes, which like, can we just stop with the bomb disposal? Bomb disposal mode, elimination mode, which are like these sort of like, I don't know. I'm not going to say they're like Hitman missions, but they're like slightly more elaborate than the sneaking kill everyone thing. Because you can also be spotted, I'm pretty sure. Hold up mode, which is what it sounds like. Photograph mode, which I found to be pretty fun. These were like
photograph
little.
mode.
It's at least
mysteries.
different enough. Yeah.
Yeah, they reminded me of the murder mysteries that were in the VR missions for MGS1, which like I think at some point, to me, that game was way more experimental than this one. And so I almost wonder if we should do like an interstitial or like a bonus at some point, like next year on like the PS1 VR missions.
yeah.
Because I don't think we've ever talked about it.
I don't think so. I don't think we've even done like an episode on it before.
No. Well, and funny enough, I'm just now realizing that we aren't going to talk about the document of Metal Gear Solid 2 on this season.
Oh my god!
Oops. So maybe we should do we should do a bonus on
special interstitials episode.
Yeah. Well, so
maybe
before
maybe that'll be our special like holiday episode that we
maybe
that's a good idea.
And release during our holiday break.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. That totally. I'm gonna blame it on just everything else being a little crazy right now. But yeah, so the characters that you have access to are first it's just Raiden and Snake, but then when you hit 50% completion with Raiden, you unlock Raiden parentheses Ninja, which actually looks pretty cool. It's Raiden wearing the Cyborg Ninja outfit, and when you're in mission, the mask is closed, and then when you complete the mission, it opens up, and it's actually Raiden's face. It's not like Olga or Gray Fox or somebody.
Adios, amigos.
But the thing that sucks is that like it dawned on me while I was playing all of these modes that they totally used these modes to take fucking hokey promotional photos to make everyone think it was going to be something it's not.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Because on the back of the box, I can't remember if it's on the Xbox one or the PS2 one, but there's like a shot of like from behind of Cyborg Ninja like in a hallway in Tanker fucking dudes up, and you don't see the face, so you're like, oh my god, it's Gray Fox. And then there's pictures of like Snake and Meryl in one of the promotional pictures, and like him aiming a gun at her or something. It's not like lying,
that.
But it's a little deceitful.
No, it's kind of lying because like if you're trying to use that as a way to hype people up to buy your video game, and it's like the site, like people would have seen that and been like, oh shit, this video game story mode is going to be so cool. And
that's literally what happened.
Not that it wasn't cool, but it's just like, god damn.
It's so interesting because it's such an of its time issue too, right? Because that's when we were basically just entirely relying on screenshots and magazines. Like now that would like it would have to be like a gameplay footage or something, and people would be like, oh, clearly there's something weird going on here. That's not like from the normal mode. But there was no way to tell 20 plus years ago. Like you were relying on EGM and like the back of the box.
Yeah,
we don't have Jason Schreier telling us what's what these days.
I don't know what to think without him. It's funny.
Schrei guy.
I was going through some old OPM issues actually for MGS1 research, and you're totally right, Chad. It's like the number of like previews that I saw, where it would just be like a handful of screenshots that were developer provided. And then the writers would be like, we don't know what the fuck's going on here, but oh my God, it looks so cool.
Yeah, those like postscripts under the pictures. Yeah.
Oh my God. I miss it so much. Like that and like the letters to the editor. Like there was a letter to an editor, and I'm not even kidding. And I only found it because I was looking for Metal Gear shit, and I noticed one of the letters had Metal Gear Solid written out. This guy goes, is it possible to sterilize myself if I play with my PlayStation in my lap?
I mean, yeah, maybe.
And the editor, God bless his soul, went into like the science as to why he could not sterilize himself. I miss when publications could curate the comment section, because like you'd get the best shit. And I feel like nowadays it's like anybody can fucking say anything, so you don't even pay attention to it anymore.
I want to shout out, there's a magazine out of the UK called Edge that I subscribe to, and they do the same thing. Is
Edge still going on?
It's still going on. I get an issue every month in the mail. They have letters to the editor. It's like my little dose of
Nuts magazine. Right?
They're still going too, really?
Yeah.
Edging and nutting.
I had no idea Edge was still going.
I
fucking love Edge.
Yeah, get it. So I also, if you are a subscriber, I don't know, I'm just doing a fucking advertisement for Edge magazine right now.
Nah, dude,
but they have covers that are specific for subscribers that are different from the newsstand version. So special.
That's cool.
It is actually really cool.
It's owned by Games Radar.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Also, it was shouts out to Game Informer being independently owned.
That's great.
Back on newsstands again.
Yeah, really for sure. Anyway, video game magazines are cool, and I will say, everybody always talks about how video game, like I don't know, there's the the constant, are video games art? Are they not? Do video games have culture? Do they not? I would argue that video game publications like these magazines are a part of video game identity and video game
fuck
culture.
yeah, huge part of it.
Yeah.
So I'd say, especially if you're Gen
Huge
Z.
video game culture guy.
As soon as I said it, I was like, I didn't even mean to do it.
There we go. I had to scroll.
Yeah, adding more and more clips to the thing. Have to search
no,
for it
exactly.
every
It's
time.
too many. No,
Pin them.
Yeah, straight up. If you're Gen Z or Gen A, and you've never
Then fuck
touched a
you.
video-
No, I'm kidding.
And no, and you've never touched a video game magazine, you should absolutely go check one out. Even if you just like Google like official PlayStation magazine, just as an example, or EGM or whatever. People have
There's
put
a,
scans online. They're
I will
wonderful.
have to find the site, but there's like a video game, like a magazine preservation,
Like a repository of everything.
site.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
where like you can just go and like read old.
Is it
copies
called
of,
Video
like,
Games
EGM.
History Foundation Library?
Yes, yeah.
That's
Fucking
where I was
really
go
cool.
and, like, read
Yeah,
old
that's where I
copies of
was pulling all my
EGM
shit.
and like OPM and stuff. Yeah, it's really cool.
So if you're listening, you can go to library.gamehistory.org. And there are 264 collections that span tons of magazines.
Do they do like Prima strategy guides as well? That'd be awesome.
Ooh,
I miss those too
no.
while we're on the subject.
Yeah, those are actually very good. I mean, I know those have fully fallen off, but they have a whole thing on Edge in here. You can actually read issues 1 through 16 of
Wow.
the original Edge magazine.
Cool.
hell yeah, that rules.
Oh, and no, it keeps scrolling. Issues 1 through 392 of Edge
Ooh.
magazine.
That's really high up
Okay.
there.
392 is from 2024.
Fuck
Wow.
yeah.
Hold on. Actually, they don't. Hold on. I don't know. I could poke around with this all fucking day, but yeah, I can't tell if they have like the PDFs for them or not. But they definitely have the PDFs for the.
They got
the
PDF
OPMs and
files.
stuff.
What are we?
Oh
Uh
no!
oh.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
They got those Trump Epstein files on there. What's going on?
Oh yeah. for sure. Anyway, back to the game. Yeah. So anyway, 50% with Raiden, you get Raiden Ninja. I will say Raiden Ninja has one of my favorite VR missions, period, though. It was fucking rad. I think it's variety mode under VR missions, of which there is one. And it is pitch black in like this cool fucking green wireframe in black space kind of location. And you're fighting Gerlukovich guys with night vision goggles and flashlights. And you're the ninja with just the sword.
Oh,
And it's fucking rad. And like towards the end, for some reason, you're in a huge section that just has a mirror wall. So you're just like fucking dudes up and seeing like a reflection of it in real time. It's really crazy.
is the Cyborg Ninja Raiden outfit what they used for his nude stuff? Did they just like reskin it? Because it does look.
No. The new stuff is like MGS4 and on. It's
I
very
said
different looking.
nude stuff. The nude Raiden
nude
stuff.
I
Nude
don't
tame.
know.
Generate nude right.
Yeah. No. But with I can never covertly hit those and keep going.
No.
We break every time. Speaking of nude Raiden, if you 100% Raiden and Ninja Raiden, you get X Raiden, who's naked,
Ooh.
and he has one VR mission, and it's called Streaking Mode, and you just run naked through all the sneaking mode missions. And at the very end, and this feels like this is what it's an excuse for, you get like a shot from behind of him like celebrating, and he clearly takes his hands off his dick, and you see his ass, and he's just like, yeah. So it's just like, all right, cool, guys.
This is a bad looking boy. Mind if I shred this picture?
Oh no.
Bad.
He was looking. You were looking
Yeah,
for
you
it.
could see
and
the
just
eyes
gave up.
going.
I was browsing.
$10
It
patrons.
wasn't-
You could see
wasn't
the
a good
exact
looking
moment
boy.
that he gave up, looking for that clip.
100%.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna let this play out. It's 36 seconds long.
Oh, a little more in there.
I'm at the fucking Cannes Film Festival.
Canes.
We know drama.
Raising Cane's Film Festival.
No, very, very different.
That's what I'm talking about.
Very different.
I'm gonna get that fucking dipping sauce at the fucking Cannes Film Festival. I'll tell you what. Oh, hell yeah.
I'm so sorry. Moving on to the snake variety of characters. We have
the snake varietal.
We have Solid Snake. He's got his same old shit. The fucking 10 sneaking, 10 eliminate, 40 weapon, 5 first person, 7 variety. And then his alternative missions, same old shit. I think he has 1 extra photography mode for some reason. He does. He has 1 extra photography mode. And
it's Emma.
Oh no. It might actually be. I can't remember.
Not the Emma upskirt mission.
It's weird. So the photo modes in MGS2's VR missions are legitimate missions. In MGS1 VR missions, photo mode is quite literally here's Mei Ling standing in the center of a platform. Go ahead and take a picture from wherever you want to take a picture from.
Yeah,
that's literally all it is.
Oh man, I can't wait to dig into the photo aspect of the main story of MGS4 with you, Chad. Oh, you're gonna love that. You're gonna love that.
I'm very excited.
Anyway, so with Snake, once you hit 50%, you unlock Pliskin Snake. Not as different from Snake as Ninja is from Raiden.
Yeah, he's kind of just like still a guy.
Yeah, it's essentially you're doing the same shit again. And like, it's so repetitive, you guys, because the sneaking missions for everyone are the same fucking maps.
Oh.
It's just slightly different guard configuration.
I was going to say, it's almost like they were thrown in as an afterthought to pad the power
interesting
content.
But the fun part is you get Tuxedo Snake if you 100% with Pliskin and with Snake. Tuxedo Snake is, say it with me now, the same old shit. He's got like 2 variety missions that I think might be slightly different. I did not fuck with them. I apologize. Hold up mode, I'm gonna go ahead and say hold up mode on a modern console is a goddamn nightmare because I couldn't pull it off, so I started to look online to figure out what was going on. Some of the harder ones, like there's one in particular on the tanker, I think it's like mission 7 of the next Snake that we're going to talk about. There are just guards in a row, like literally side by side all the way down the hall, and you have to run down and just on a PS2 you would very lightly hold square. And you would do it over and over and over, like on a rhythm. And it would just be like, freeze, like all the way down the row. But because there's no pressure sensitivity in modern controllers, for the modern versions, you have to like click in L3 and do it while you're doing it. Like it's some weird workaround thing. It's a fucking nightmare. And you have to do it while you're standing still. So you have to like stop, hit L3, hold square, and then take a step, stop, hit L3, hold square. Like it's ridiculous. So anyway, moving on, when you 100% Tuxedo Snake, you get MGS1 Snake. And
all its polygonal glory.
No, so that's the thing. At the end of end of doing all this, when I was a kid, it's not. No. It's fucking, and this is 3 years before Twin Snakes. This is MGS1 Snake in the Metal Gear Solid 2.
Which like style. It would have been so, because it's again, this is just a 4th variety of the same man. Give us the polygon.
Yeah, give us the fucked up polygonal PS1 face. Like I don't know how you whiff that and don't decide to go with that.
I think a big reason why the VR missions are ultimately, they're not a failure, but like there's too fucking many of them.
So goddamn many.
I think it's just because most games are on like when I think of games that have like really killer loops, right? It's like you've got a Final Fantasy game where you like get into a fight, finish a fight, have your shit, look at your inventory, do it all over again. You have like your little gameplay loop. Tony Hawk, 2 minutes, do your shit, do it again. I don't know, just like fucking extraction shooters. You got 20 minutes, grab your shit, live or die, go again. Street Fighter, whatever, 3 rounds.
He really brought up extra. He's been obsessed with marathon.
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
recently,
Marathon's
I caught
so
that.
fucking
threw
good. It's so
extraction
good.
shooters in there.
But anyway, all these games have these tight, short loops, short-ish, depending. You know what I mean? But this Metal Gear was not made for this.
Mhm.
I think mechanically it doesn't support the loop. And I've been trying to kind of game, and I'd be curious if you guys have any suggestions. I've been trying to kind of game like what would make the VR missions better.
Hmm.
And one of the things that I landed on is like when you're given this much freedom, why aren't you giving us unique locations? Like, why
Sure.
isn't there like a throwback Shadow Moses
Oh.
heliport?
Yeah.
Why isn't there like a fucking silly ass? Hey, we put a convenience store we put a fucking conbini in a VR mission. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I think that might have been part of it, is like the set dressing, because that's such a big part of what makes Metal Gear fun. But yeah, I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? Is
It's-
there something that could have changed the
The
game?
weird thing for me is that, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think you can't use these costumes anywhere but in their actual VR missions. It's insane to me that you wouldn't allow the player to then do the game with Raiden dressed as Cyborg Ninja.
Oh, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Like, at least let
Yeah.
us use these outfits that we're unlocking in game in modes outside of the VR mission, because otherwise, like, well, who gives a shit? Like, it takes all the special feeling of unlocking it away, because I'm just using that outfit to do the same VR mission stuff I just did.
Well, and like, correct me if I'm wrong, listener, but like, I think all you can unlock via
they will.
via dog tag collection, all you can unlock for the main game are a variety of headbands for Snake
Mm.
and a variety of wigs for Raiden, and they actually have impact on gameplay, right? And one of them is so fucking stupid. Like, Raiden has a wig that makes it to where his O2 gauge doesn't go down while you're swimming. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? But I mean, even in MGS1, you could do Tuxedo Snake.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
MGS1. You could have like fucking red and blue Cyborg Ninja, like Spider-Man colored Cyborg Ninja in MGS1. Yeah, I don't know what the thought process was here. But yeah, I think if I had to suspect, I think part of it has to do with money.
Oh, almost always.
Yeah. So, Lily, what would you do different to make them like more fun?
Oh, less
other
of
than
them.
cut, other than cut like
Yeah, I mean,
300
like-
of them.
Yeah.
Like I think I would remove most of the weapon ones. Even if they were like the most like out there weirdest things in the world, like 511 of these are still too many.
It's insane.
And it's like I would get so fucking tired of doing them, even if they were like wacky and out there. So like I could talk all day about like what I would change and like how I would make them real weird and just make them like very different things and like, but like it starts with removing probably at least 300 of them.
No, you're totally right.
Like, yeah. And so yeah, that would be the start of it. But yeah, I think these are a chance to, because again, the game itself is supremely fucking weird.
Mhm.
And there's also an opportunity, I think, where if you give like if you strike a balance with the number that you have, you can tell a fun little story with them where you start out and they're just very straightforward like VR missions, and then
Right.
as you go they start getting weirder and weirder and weirder to parallel the game getting weirder and weirder and weirder as you play. And I think like playing with that and like doing that same kind of expectation and just kind of like by the end of it you're doing the weirdest shit I don't even know, but like there's opportunity there to just like
Right.
go ham with it, and they just didn't do it.
Well, and they you could tell that they were pushing it with a few, because like there were some missions, and I believe this was for Raiden, where like the whole mission is just hanging in like this
Mhm.
crazy abstract space. And then the one that I actually really enjoy is you've got this elimination where you've got to kill like waves of dudes. And when you kill 13 out of the 14 dudes, there's like a weird pause. You hear like stomping in the distance, and then the wall just gives way, and there's a fucking Godzilla Gurlukovich
Oh, the
soldier.
Gurlugon.
Gurlugon.
Yeah. And it's funny because like,
that's
you can't
yeah.
do anything to kill him. If you just wait long enough, he'll like do a dance and fall over, and then it's
Yeah.
over. But
Like
it's
that's
do
the cool
more of
like
that.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's so like this is like again like the snake tails. We're gonna get to those very
Woof,
shortly, but
yeah.
like there's an opportunity to do like the bat shit, like what is going fucking and like have like the like all these codec conversations, like weird shit going on in the VR missions, so that you can make snake tails something more substantial, and then just like
Right.
have these. I don't know. It's just like the resources were put into the wrong place, and I almost feel like it feels very unlike Hideo Kojima
Sure.
for this to be.
I don't think he
what-
had any.
He probably
say
did.
in any
I
of
don't
these.
think I don't think he did it with Snake Tails, with
He
anything.
didn't with Snake Tails,
I
no.
could see him green lighting the skateboarding. That seems like something that
Oh, sure.
he would think was fun. But like the VR missions and the Snake Tails, that doesn't seem like a Kojima thing at all. I feel like it was very much a Konami, like we need more content because games are content now. We gotta blah blah blah. And so I think it was just again, yeah, the first thing I would say is just like put them in there and don't make them an afterthought if you're going to do it at all.
Right.
I think it's a great idea. Like you said, take the external gazer snaketail, like the fifth one, which is all about VR and how it's getting weirder and weirder. Expand that out in a big way and make that your VR missions mode entirely and have that instead of a snaketail. Yeah, I think would be way
That's
more
actually a
interesting.
really good point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
Well, yeah, because hearing you talk about the sheer amount, one of the games that I should have mentioned in those like in the sort of killer gameplay loop, Hotline Miami. I
Sure.
would eat the fuck out of tons and tons and tons of those levels. But the issue is like 511 Hotline Miami missions.
It's still
even
too much.
even me who's like played fucking, I don't know, 30, 40, 50 hours of those games, I would not even fucking put a dent in that. Like, that's
Super
insane.
Monkey Ball is another one. Like even those don't have in
Yeah.
the realm of, I don't think 500. Like there's a lot.
I think it's like less than 100.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy. I will say I have a suspicion that they were splitting up who took on what missions. Like I have a suspicion they had like multiple people working on these, and they're like, you take these, you take these, you take these, because there's like clever stuff happening in the descriptions of some of them.
right.
Where like I think of photo mode, I can't remember which one it was. I think it was like one of Raiden's possibly. But there's a photo mode where the description just says, because normally it shows you a picture and it says, hey, go take this picture. But there's one where it just says, take a picture of the stars. And I was trying to take a picture of the sky, didn't get anything. Trying to take pictures of what I could find that looked vaguely like a star, couldn't get anything. Then I knocked a dude out and took a picture of the stars over his fucking head, and it gave it to me.
Now that's cool. I like that.
That's cool.
That's very cool. That's really
That's
cool.
so cool.
And like,
But
I don't know. It feels like such a missed opportunity to just like
yeah,
capitalize on the fucking weirdness of Metal Gear Solid 2 as a whole. And I think like
100%.
yeah, it could have been part of the game's legacy instead of some afterthought fucking mode they threw in just because. And it's clear with like there's stuff like that that's hidden in there where it's just like it's clear the people that were like tasked to make it like cared a little bit, but after a while like the mandate just got too much for them.
Yeah.
And so they just had to just say fuck it and send a bunch of shit out the door.
I'm curious if somebody was like, we need to make 511 of these or you can't go home, or if it was like somebody was like, well, we should do 10, 10, 40, 10, 20. That sounds good. And then just like stuck to it. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like I don't know. Yeah, very strange. One last thing I want to mention as a sort of segue, because I get the feeling that we're ready for Snake Tales. In one of the snake photo modes, you do take a picture of Meryl, which was like the first time I encountered her in the game. And I zoomed in really far, and I swear to God, her nose looks a little different. It's Olga with a fucking wig on, you guys. Like it 100 fucking percent. Like, let me see if I can find a picture.
See, honestly, that kind of shit also is fun too for it, where it's just like something's a little off here, and they're trying to like I don't know. I just think that's very funny. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's crazy. And like I don't know if they did it on purpose or not.
Oh, they did that on
Well,
purpose.
yeah,
If it's
especially
real, they did
considering,
that on purpose.
and we'll get into the snake tail, but like the way that you encounter Meryl in one of the snake tails is in a very similar way to how you encounter Olga, right?
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna. I mean, it is not very similar. It is literally
the same. I don't know why I was trying to be coy about it. Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna post it in the Discord really quickly. It's not the best photo in the world, but like, look at that and tell me that that's.
Oh
not.
yeah, wow, it really is. Yeah,
Oh, that is straight up Olga.
That's just Olga with like a slightly different nose,
shaved
maybe.
pits though.
Oh yeah,
Shaved pits.
smooth as a baby's ass.
Oh,
Disrespectful.
You fuck young boys,
Disrespectful.
Valdez.
Free them. Free them. Free them. Anyway.
So speaking of,
That was for the $10. That's $10. Ooh, somebody's having a field day with that one.
oh fuck,
no.
let's not talk snake tails. We gotta talk skateboarding.
We gotta talk
What about
skateboarding.
you?
I didn't touch this at all. My only experience with the skateboarding is watching Alessio play it,
Oh.
both streaming and while sitting next to him on the plane to PRGE 2024.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I got in the zone. I think it was like I only ran it maybe 3 times, and on the third go for each character, cleared all the objectives in like one run. Like it was crazy.
I gotta say, Chad, I gotta tell you this because it's the funniest fucking thing in the world. So after you got me on it, I was trying to get Alessio on Night in the Woods.
Oh, nice.
Phenomenal game, Night in the
yeah,
Woods, by the way. So we're on this flight from Atlanta to Portland for PRGE 2024. This is the first year we went. It was just the two of us at that point.
Was it
and
the first
we-
year? Oh yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was the first year we
Yeah,
went.
yeah.
Yeah, and it just so happened that, we told the story before, but it just so happened that because of my connecting flight leaving Atlanta, we were on the same flight, and there was some happenstance where I was able to pick my seat. Alessio was assigned the seat next to me, and so it just kind of was all kismet. And so we get on this plane. Sitting down, Alessio is like doing the thing. I'm like watching him play Night in the Woods. I turn away for a second. I can't remember what I was doing. I turn away for a couple of minutes, and the next time I look at him, he's fucking playing Metal Gear Solid 2 skateboarding.
That's
And I was
awesome.
like, my brother in Christ, what the fuck just happened?
He's humming the theme under his breath.
It's weird because it kind of started maybe around 2024, but I feel like now, especially because of Dad Brain, like I have to be like in these perfect moods where I'm like, all right, I'm gonna sit down, I'm gonna put on headphones, I'm gonna be in it.
Sure.
And if I'm not, it's like fuck it, dog. Diablo 4.
Yeah.
Gonna turn my brain off, make big splash of boom, kill everything, run. Like, so yeah, I don't know. It's crazy. Like, I think, yeah. Anyway, needless to say, I did play like an hour or two more after that, but I do need to sit down and finish it for real.
Yeah,
So it's
very
good. I like it a lot.
It's no skateboarding though.
It's no evolution.
It's no skateboarding.
But did anybody play Evolution Skateboarding, which is what the system is lifted from?
I did not. So I did like the skateboarding like as a bonus game mode for I think a dinky little option at the bottom of the menu. It's better than it has any right being. But I don't know. I don't know if I could handle the controls for a full game and anything more than what like a brief demo is, because like especially because I'm so used to Tony Hawk, which is just like unbeatable as far as this goes.
Sure.
So for that reason, I have not tried it because I don't think I would like it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, so funny enough, and I think it was this game, but Bob Burnquist signed a agreement to be in Evolution Skateboarding, which kept him from being in Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3.
Oh,
which
that's
is why he's not in it.
Oh, wow.
So we can blame Konami. Also, fun fact. So I did own this game, and boy, did I not play it all that much because I did not like it. But there are boss battles.
Oh, no.
So like in between levels, there's like I think there's a boss battle with a semi truck.
What?
Where you like have to like jump and grind part of it.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it's crazy. So anyway, at least they were trying new things. Like there was like an X Games competition level.
Oh, cool.
And some other stuff. So like I don't know. I think with it being called Evolution as well, it's sort of a nod to like Konami's Pro Evolution Soccer.
Yeah, which is
So I think they were trying to like
fantastic series.
roll it out. Yeah, I need to play it. I've only ever played
There you
FIFA. I've never played
Oh, it
PES.
beats the piss out of. Well, it's pretty bad now, but it used to beat the piss out of FIFA back in the day.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fuck FIFA.
Yeah, I mean more ways than
Fuck
one.
EA. Yeah.
Also, just fuck FIFA the organization as well.
Yeah, no, of course. I love to think that Lily was just fucking clacking away at the mechanical keyboard like a manifesto about evolution.
Writing an
skateboarding
email
while
to
we were-
EA.
Oh god.
It is.
We're never gonna get the FIFA Peace Prize, Chad. I just want to let you know that you're ruining our chances
us.
at getting the
Metal Gear
of
Mondays?
the podcast. Getting Metal
Yeah, if
Gear
you could
Mondays,
tone it the
getting
fuck
Oh, I'm
down.
sorry.
Yeah, the
that'd-
FIFA
Okay, well,
FIFA
James said
Peace
that we should
Prize.
fucking throw away capitalism in his fucking letter to the show today. So it's not my fault.
Yeah, James isn't here because he got detained. For sending
Jesus.
propaganda.
Jesus. Yeah, I should have read the first part of James's letter, which was, "I'm sending this from a detention center."
Please help.
Hey, man.
Call my fucking family.
Hey man, we no drama.
Why would I ever go to take a drink when Lily pulls the mic towards her face?
Yeah, you can't. You
This
can't.
Yeah, it's bad. Don't. Yeah, it's a
dangerous.
warning.
Like I got something when I pick the thing
Yeah,
up.
it's like when a
yeah,
boss does a tell before its big move. It's big deal.
It's
It's a big deal. Yeah.
it's incredible, Jape.
The skateboarding, I want to say real quick that it is both in points and in mechanics. I don't know what it's like in the full game, but it was heavily weighted towards street style. The vert was
one.
both. The vert was giving me no points and sucked to do. So it was just like,
and
why
there was
would I
no
do
like
it?
revert, so it's like,
No,
how the fuck are
yeah.
you even gonna chain this into anything? The manual sucks ass
No, it's terrible.
to do. Like, you're essentially going to be doing like trick in to a grind, trick out,
Which is
That's
fine
it. You
because
get,
that
like,
gives
3
you a
tricks.
shitload of points. So I was like, okay,
For sure.
I guess.
for sure. I mean, to be totally fair to Konami, having put, I don't know, like fucking 50, 60 hours into both Skater XL and Session, neither of those games handle vert
No,
at all.
No,
Well, like one of them just doesn't even have vert, period.
that's true. Yeah.
And Lily has checked out and is now playing Switch too.
Yeah. She's actually playing Skater XL on the Switch too.
Yeah, I'm playing Skater XL. I should
Nice.
have.
Let's talk about these missions a little bit that are in the skateboarding. So you can play as either Snake or Raiden, and you'll get 2 different parts of the big shell. What's going on?
She doesn't want to talk about skateboarding is the bit.
Oh, I see.
I'm tired of skateboarding, Grandpa. That's too damn bad.
You're gonna get on that goddamn skateboard and you're gonna like it. But yeah, so you can pick either Snake or Raiden. It's just 2 different levels essentially. It's not the same. You get like 2 different parts of the big shell.
Yeah.
I liked Snake's map more. Raiden seems a little, I don't know. It's just the lines in Raiden's map just don't feel cohesive. Like nobody thought through the combo structure.
Is Snakes the one where you can grind across the big gaps? Like there's just like the
Yes.
floor's not there. Oh, yeah. His is way better than Raiden's.
I feel like I didn't see any of Raiden's, only Snakes. Is Raiden somewhere different, or is it all the big shell, or like what?
It's still big shell, but it's a different part of it.
Yeah.
And like
okay.
one of the weird things about him was like, it's almost like, imagine you like remove a strut and only leave the foundation. It's like
Sure.
literally just like a strut with just rails in a circle. Like it was like, what the fuck is
Oh.
happening here? Like it felt like a Tony
Yeah.
Hawk Pro Skater create
Yeah.
a park.
Oh yeah.
And there were some things, but like, yeah, the missions are essentially like, I think with Snake, it's funny because it says deactivate bombs, but you skate through the bomb sensor.
Yeah.
So it's like triggering.
and
bombs.
they turn. Don't you like blow up?
you
the
blow
big
up part of the
when
big shell.
you-
Yeah.
Yeah, for Snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's
Yeah.
Raiden's. You have to do like lip tricks on a lever to pull it down.
Yes.
To do a thing.
Mm.
Is it Raiden's that has the Strut E helipad on it?
I think it's
think
Raiden's.
It must be because I don't think I ever saw. That
Yeah.
on Snakes.
So that one's kind of fun because you have to like, you do the lip trick to pull it down so that the crane can drop part of the shipping containers.
And there's like a
on
half
the
pipe up
Strut E
there
wood.
and shit. Yeah.
So, but there's that with Snake. You destroy ciphers by just skating into them 3 times.
They can
which
shoot
is
you.
incredibly annoying, and they do shoot you. There's the
Sucks.
classic score attack kind of mission objectives, and then there's collectibles. So for Snake, it's dog tags, and then I think for Raiden, it's rations, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, that sounds right.
But yeah, and then if you can do everything, you get like an S plus or whatever. If you only do some of them, you get like a C or a D or whatever. And it's 2 minutes. I wish there was like a free skate mode. I think that would be a lot more fun. But
And playing during the runs are a skate punk remix of the main Metal Gear Solid theme, which is really
It's
good,
so-
actually.
It's so good. Alessio, you've done this before. I am going to have you cue it here because it is so fucking good.
I'm probably going to open the show with it. But
Oh,
I'll
hell
yeah,
hear
you know,
it
you're
again.
you're not wrong. So you've heard it already at this point.
I'll hear it again.
Yeah,
one more time.
Yeah. We know drama.
We yes drama.
Hell yeah. Before we get into Snake Tales,
Chad,
oh, sorry.
I just want to just tell you really quick. I fucking hate you.
Hell yeah. Do it. Can you do an air horn real quick?
Yeah, can we do an air horn?
Sure, let me scroll through my
Yeah.
library.
Yeah.
Is it this one? Oh,
Oh,
no, it's not
what the
that.
fuck was
Is
that?
is it this?
What was that?
Is it this
no?
Not that one. Is it this one?
Oh, no.
That's 36 seconds long. Is it this one?
Do you not have these?
No, it's which one? This one.
Okay, there we go. Good.
No, I have them all labeled.
I know. Yeah, it is. You're being a silly little boy.
Is it this?
I don't know why Riverside has like built-in shitty ones, and anytime I delete them, when I open the session back up again,
It's back.
they're
He
there
He says,
again.
no,
Great.
you will
Love
take
that.
these.
That's one of theirs, not one of mine. If it was one of mine, there'd be swearing and sex things.
Or it'd be like a fart instead of the cymbal hit.
yeah.
See you, chump.
Car horn.
So let's talk Snake Tales.
Do we have to?
What in the actual fuck? What is that? Like, okay, let's do some general shit really quick before I lose track during my fucking ranting. So first and foremost, our boy Tomokazu Fukushima is the writer of all of them.
Mhm.
Oh,
And allegedly the director, though all I could find were some passing mentions of this credit. He also, I'm just going to throw this out there because I didn't realize, he co-wrote the game with Kojima. He was one of 4 setting researchers / justifiers. Did somebody have to justify to Konami that they had to do it in New York? He was also one of 10 fucking people that worked on the script. How crazy is
Oh,
that?
wow.
And then he is the sole codec script writer listed.
wow.
So we can blame him for Rose.
Maybe
And he
Hideo
wrote,
Kojima's not the genius we think.
Fukushima was like, this is the character Rose. She's based on Kojima's wife. Damn, brother. What are you trying to
that's
say?
pretty, that's pretty
Damn.
great.
She was the Yoko Ono. It's like I gotta write
She's
about
the
this
Yoko. Oh no.
bitch. Yo no.
And he also is credited as writing the New York Mirror, which was that review of Nastasha's book that was in the game. Funny enough, I have a sneaking suspicion that he also wrote In the Darkness of Shadow Moses, because in the credits, the writer who is credited for In the Darkness of Shadow Moses is Nastasha Romanenko. So I think Tomokazu Fukushima wrote 161 fucking pages, which based on the, and I'm making air quotes for anyone who can't see this, cutscenes in Snake Tales.
Yeah.
Boy, can that fella put out some fucking pages. Tell you what.
He
Don't
sure
know if
can.
anybody edited that, but he put it away.
Yeah. Not as good as middle school Liliana Wright. Let me tell
True.
you that much.
True. If that amount of words was in a Snake Tale, we would not be covering them for the show right now.
No.
I do also want to establish, so none of these Snake Tales have a codec, which is upsetting. They don't have a radar, and you don't start with weapons, I don't think, in any of them. It's all OSP.
I feel like you do in at least some of them.
I felt like a wrongdoing. I started with like a trank.
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
It
so I
might
know
be
specifically the trank you don't, because you get it if you load like a New Game Plus snake tail.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Hmm.
Then, yeah, I don't know. That sucks. OSP, bitch.
And also, you can't save when you want to. You can only save it like predetermined. Like, hey, do you want to save
At the end of like a cut, again, air quotes, cutscene.
Cutscene. It's like a visual novel, but without any
Yeah.
graphics. It's literally just like white text on a black screen, essentially, or like with a there's like a
what some
blurry
might call
background.
a novel.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'm also pretty sure that the snake tails just default to hard difficulty.
Yeah,
It
they
feels
suck.
like it.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Snake has a bigger health bar than he does in Tanker Hard on the PS2 version. So I think they gave him more health, but besides that, everything else mirrored my hard playthrough pretty explicitly. Let me see. There are multiple endings to every one of these little scenarios, which I thought was interesting. Some of them have 2, some of them have 4. Some of them have non-standard game overs. So like if you go back down the elevator during the first Snake Tail, it just ends with Snake like leaving.
Which is okay.
Like
That's
you get like a
actually
little
pretty funny.
blurb.
That's what I do.
it's pretty good.
You're like,
Shit.
fuck this.
Yeah, I'm out of here. And then I think other than that, the writing is incredibly repetitive.
Yes.
Like
It is.
I'm not. I play plenty of games that are very text heavy. My brain glazed over so fucking hard on some of these. It felt like I was playing fucking 9 Persons 9 whatever 999. I can't remember the full
999, yeah.
title. It felt like that, where every character is like, actually, I'm going to monologue at you about this random topic, and we're going to talk about it 15 times, and I'm going to make sure you know it front to back. Except it's like crazy shit that has no like weight on anything else. Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, so other than those, I just wanted to run it past you guys. Like, is there anything that you discovered? Is there anything that jumped out to you as being particularly egregious? Is there anything you liked about these?
All of the above. Egregious?
Nice.
All.
There's 5 of them, right?
There
A,
are
B,
5.
C,
Yeah.
D,
Yes.
and E.
A, B,
Yeah.
C, D, E.
So-
So they're called
Yeah, go ahead.
so it's a wrongdoing,
Mhm.
big shell evil,
Mhm.
confidential legacy,
The best one.
dead man whispers, and external gazer, and they all start with a letter. It's A, B, C, D, E. So
Based on the name Big Shell Evil, I straight up was like, oh fuck, is this gonna be like a Resident Evil throwback? Like, what's going on here?
and he said, and confidential legacy is the best one because that's where our friend is.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
Yes, of course.
Oh, this was
course.
Chad's first experience with this friend.
Is this a safe space?
Sure.
I thought
Depends on
that-
what you got to say, brother.
I
It's
It's like
thought
fucking those kids, Valdez.
Oh no. Well, that's a thing that's going to be a part of the fucking show from now on.
Yeah.
No, he probably cut that. Bleep it. Probably.
I like that
Just for-
Lily's like,
Just for
"Oh."
your sake. No, I don't. That was. Hey, you know what? My bad.
The I forgot what the fuck I was going to say now. What the hell was I even talking about?
Is this a safe space?
Oh
Safe
shit, yeah.
space.
I didn't realize that. I thought that Matt Campbell was an entirely Metal Gear Mondays creation. I didn't know.
No,
that he was
we
actually
just put a
a fucking game.
we put a
it from
face.
this. Yeah, we put a face to him. Yeah.
So
Well,
you can imagine my
Liquid Metal Mike
surprise.
put a face to him. Yeah, exactly. Like what was your? Can you recreate your reaction?
Well, because
Yeah.
it's a crazy, like, to begin with, the conversation is nuts because Campbell is just like, he's talking about how he impregnated his brother's wife. Is that do I have this right?
Yeah.
And that Meryl's is his
Pretty sure.
child.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, my brother Matt Campbell, and I was like, whoa, what?
Yeah. So fun fact: we went back in time
Oh,
to sneak the bit into the video.
Yeah,
Of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
of
Oh,
course.
so you know what? Matt Campbell wouldn't have Meryl's hair. It would be Matt Campbell's wife.
yeah, which makes it even funnier.
That's
It doesn't
amazing.
matter. It doesn't.
Yeah,
Who
it's-
cares? Actually,
Great.
It's not
Well, I
canon.
mean, Tomokazu Fukushima clearly didn't give a fuck, so neither do I.
It's true. True.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So I know we talked about it a little bit at the top, but these were semi-presented intentionally or unintentionally, does not matter. Were semi-presented as like Snake's version of the events. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to see if I can find the Xbox case.
God, that would have been so much cooler.
I can literally get up and go get it, but I'm too fucking lazy. So let me look at this picture of it. This is very fucking blurry.
It's a nice
All right, 1
looking
second.
case.
Please hold. It's a nice looking case.
Do you mind if I keep this case?
All right, here we go. So let's see what it says. Play through 5 new Snake Tales involving Solid Snake, substance exclusive.
I mean, I think they get away with that. That's vague enough that it's like,
Yeah.
but they clearly were messing around a little bit with expectations.
Right. Oh, this is the PS2 version, actually. It says, get ready to experience the roller coaster action and suspense of the original Sons of Liberty game, plus all caps, entirely new gameplay, including hundreds of new missions and all new adventures with legendary Solid Snake.
That sucks.
That's not as, that's a little bit more on the nose.
All new adventures.
That's not quite what it is.
These are not the adventures that I asked for.
I think I think at its heart, it's a very cool idea. It's just executed really poorly.
Yeah,
they
I
range
think
from
I
interesting
agree with
challenge
that.
to like, I'm going to throw my fucking controller at the wall.
Mhm.
Specifically,
Yeah.
there's a part, I think it's Dead Man Whispers, where you have to get Emma out of the Strut E package room, but there's an infinite stream of Gurlukovich soldiers that are coming into the room and just lighting you up. And that drove me nuts. I have not come close to breaking a controller in years, and that almost got me.
Oh, no, for sure.
There's one part where you have to, because you have to leave with her, like you have to be like holding her by the hand when you exit.
Yeah.
But you can get shot as you're about to trigger the going through a door animation, and you will let go, and then Snake will walk through, and then you game over. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking stupid. Yeah, the back of the Xbox just says play through 5 new Snake Tales involving Solid Snake.
New
Where are
Snake
the old
Tales?
Snake Tales?
Exactly. What?
Yeah, what's going on? Anyway, yeah, it's messy. So anyway, a lot of people expected it to be what Snake was doing during MGS2, which, to be totally frank, even if we're going with like the super fucking weird, heady, it's all just a game, wake up nonsense, you still could have done interesting shit with Snake.
Sure.
Like, it would have been really cool if we have like a Portal moment where Snake like turns a corner and like the level's not completed or some shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if there's some weird, or keep it super ambiguous anyway. But yeah, anyway, I think so. I guess that's my question for you guys. Do you think it was more expensive? Because David did come and record some lines for A and D.
Yeah.
I found out. So Dead Man Whispers and A Wrongdoing. Would it have been cheaper for them to just use a hodgepodge of pieces from pre-existing cutscenes, new lines, do a handful of new cutscenes to just repurpose and do like a Snake's version of Big Shell? Or do you think it was cheaper for them to do these?
I think it would be cheaper to do this. That feels like you got to jump through a lot of hoops, and like just like I feels like a big whiteboard moment of like, okay, how the fuck do we make this work? And I'm assuming they did not have the resources allocated for this to do anything that complicated.
Well, and I'm sure Kojima would have wanted to be very involved.
Exactly, yeah.
If it
Also
was
that,
the
yeah.
other thing. Damn it! What could have been? Yeah. What was you guys? Chad, was this was your very first experience with Snake Tales? You'd never heard of them or anything before?
No, this was I went in more or less blind. Like I said, I think as an idea, it's cool. Execution is not great. I did, to your point about like wanting it to be maybe a little bit weirder. It's a big part of, and I assume we're going to be talking about each one in more detail. But
Yeah.
for that reason is why I like External Gazer more than the other 4, is because at least it's at least a little weird. Like they're doing some weird things with it,
Right.
and it kind of justifies it being an alternate universe retelling of Big Shell or whatever.
Yeah.
Whereas the other 4, it's just like, okay, like I guess.
Well, every single one of these, and this is what irritated the shit out of me, is like these don't build off of each other.
Yeah, they don't at all.
They are literally like their own completely non-canon things. Other than Matt Campbell, I refuse to believe that that's not canon.
real.
I mean, to be fair, Colonel, I don't want to give any spoilers, but it's in the first fucking 10 minutes of MGS4. Colonel does speak as if Meryl is his daughter, like pretty instantly
Holy
in
shit.
that game. So to be fair, like I think this may have actually established that Meryl's his daughter. I can't remember. Did he admit to that in MGS1? He did.
I
Didn't
don't
he?
think so. No, did it? I don't know.
For some reason, it does feel familiar, and I don't know.
It feels like something. Well, maybe I don't know. Could be.
If whoever is
Because it's a weird one.
drooling while writing a email real quick, can you hurry up and send that out?
Because if that's the case, then it makes the snake tail thing even more ridiculous. Because it's like, okay, well then what is like Snake would know this already. Why are you revealing it to him
it was
again?
at the end. It was
That's
at the
true,
end of
yeah.
if the player fails to
it's when she dies.
Ocelot's torture. Yeah, when she dies.
Oh, well, that makes sense why some people would not realize. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah. That's
Well,
true.
that's ridiculous.
well, that's absurd.
That's just malarkey.
That's
gosh darn
malarkey.
ridiculous.
That's gosh darn ridiculous.
Lily, what was your first experience with these? Was it the first time we covered it for the show? Was that your
Yeah,
first
I think it would have been. Yeah, because I don't know that I played any of the like extra editions
Gotcha.
until way later. So yeah, I think it would have been when we covered it last time.
Nice. Fun story. I don't think I've told this. I haven't gone back and listened to the OG MGS2, so maybe I did tell it, but I can't recall. The first time I got a copy of Substance, the first thing I did, because I was very excited to play a Snake in the Big Shell, was I went down to Snake Tales, and I played the first one, and I got about halfway through it, and I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like 13 or something. And I was like, nope. Then I literally just went to the main game and started the main game and was just like, never went back until we covered it for the show.
Wow.
13 with a potty mouth like that, I can't believe it.
I may not have said that. I don't think my potty mouth kicked in until I was like 15. But
You're like, oh, frig.
and then
Oh,
the fucking-
jeez.
yeah.
Ah, dang it.
I like to imagine that your dang it is aw dang it, like as a full phrase. So you're like, ah dang it, aw dang it. Fuck yeah. Is this where the fucking lethal non-lethal started, by the way? Lily just wheezed the word wait. So I'm assuming we're taking a left, right?
Yeah, we're going to pull the car over and go down this dirt road for a second.
8 letters. 2 words.
Oh, no.
Dang it.
Hell yeah. Oh.
You ever have a thing that comes to your head that you're never going to be able to focus until you get it out of your head?
Yeah.
It's one of those.
Sometimes, yeah.
Anywho.
Is this the first time in the series that there have been lethal versus non-lethal differences? Because I think other than maybe 1 or 2 dog tags, this one has like straight up endings.
Yeah, pretty sure.
What
crazy. Well, I guess
Which is insane.
What is the first game to have lethal and non-lethal differences? Period.
Oh, just like
in
video
MGS
games
or in general?
In general.
Oh, that's a good question. I
don't know if I know off the top of my head.
What if it was Snake Tails? Whoa.
Oh,
God.
no. No, it would have to be something like Thief, if I had to guess.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Thief does
Like
predate
some
this by a
fucking-
couple of years. Yeah, you're right.
Or like Daggerfall, some fucking incredibly like 10 years prior
Yeah,
on
sure.
a Mac Apple II. Like, anyway.
I guess like I don't. Would it have been? Would it have been like Deus Ex maybe? Did Deus Ex do that? Because Deus Ex
Yeah,
did that
no,
for
there is a
MGS2.
moment with Gunther where you can either just straight kill him or you can not kill him and just kind of like whatever, calm him the fuck down. And he
Yeah.
appears in another cutscene if you did that.
Well, for sure. I mean,
Yeah,
just
that
like
came out
Baldur's
in-
Gate and like a bunch of CRPGs do shit like that too, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Sure.
But I guess like getting like explicit rewards for
Yeah.
like a traditional boss fight.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, maybe MGS3
Huh.
was the first big console game to do that. I
Wow.
don't know.
Snake Tails.
Woohoo.
Oh, no.
Dang it.
One thing that is very much so going to be a millennial thing, and so maybe you guys can follow me on this. I hope you do. the overall presentation of these felt like a custom game setting StarCraft map type
yeah.
shit. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Wow. That is exactly what it feels like.
Like, it just feels like some homie was like, what if I repurpose this level and just slap a text box and be like, I don't know. The Zerglings are Trunks and Krillin is the Terran Firebat, and when you level up you can, I don't know, it's just like this weird fucking.
And when like at one point Tony Hawk introduced the ability to put goals in like the not so great custom levels where it's like it felt like very hollow.
Yeah.
It kind of again like this.
Yeah, that's a really good way to put it. Yeah, it's just missing the like panache of like the real thing.
Everyone's a cardboard cutout. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it. Let's not beat around the bush.
So we start off with a wrongdoing, and so Snake is going in.
This is the most straight putt of all of them.
Yeah,
I would say.
So Snake is going in, and he is talking to Campbell about how the president was going to the Big Shell on an inspection tour, and that these extremists have taken him hostage, and it's pretty. This standard.
Happens on a lot of them.
At this point, you would think, okay, maybe this is going to be what Snake was doing.
Yeah,
on the Big Shell.
He says their demands are a list of 20 odd trivialities.
They won't tell you what.
No, and $30 billion in cash. So okay,
I desperately was trying to figure out what the oddities were.
20 odd trivialities.
Yeah.
So Snake has to go in. He has to neutralize a terrorist, but his first priority is to rescue the president and the hostages. And to do this, you need to get in touch with Ames, who has requested Snake's help. He's one of the president's Secret Service agents, and you got to go find Ames and rescue the hostages.
And Ames is gonna go places.
Yeah. So
this
Ames, for some reason, is in the warehouse, the Strat F warehouse, and not anywhere he should be.
Well, he's also gonna be a fucking major mover and shaker. Yeah, I guess that's one thing we should probably mention too, is like the characters in this may as well be completely different characters, just using the names and skins
entirely. Yeah, it's just like inspired by Metal Gear Solid 2. Like,
yeah, it's pretty rough.
Based on the novel Push by Sapphire, like that's what we're dealing with right now. That's what we're dealing with here.
That's very good. But yeah, I mean, we could go through and talk through like the beat by beat as far as the gameplay, but just like between story beats, just imagine some MGS2 ass gameplay, like.
But very difficult for the most part, pretty difficult, and with no, like you mentioned earlier, no radar, which is a huge.
Which the harder difficulties have no radar until you access the node. Extreme just doesn't have it ever, I don't think. But yeah, it's like, why?
Yeah, there's no,
and it doesn't even give you
for no reason.
It doesn't give you a disclaimer or anything, being like, this is hard, considered for post play, blah blah blah.
Yeah, because I got to a node and couldn't do anything. I was like, I'm in danger. This sucks.
Dang it.
Keep that fucking AP sensor equipped. Constantly.
Yeah, because there's no reason. Like, if you think about it, like there's no reason why there shouldn't be radar, because it's not like they didn't have the framework to have radar in the video game at this point. It's not like it was like a budgetary thing. So they just decided we're just gonna make these fucking hard for no reason. Because I guess that's the only thing where it's just like you've got these fucking weird novel bullshits and no cutscenes and no codex or anything like that. And like, I guess the only thing to make it like a significant difference is to make them fucking hard if you're not going to do it like a story mode, like an alternate story mode. So I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah, like I said, I really wish they at least would have hit you with some sort of like disclaimer that was like, this is made to be played after finishing the main game.
Yeah.
Like, just something. But anyway. So once all that is said, Fat Man is the head of the hostage, or the head of the terrorists for some reason.
The leader,
and once we get to Strut F to talk to Ames, he gives us a gun, yada yada yada, level 1 card. He tells us that
he's just like standing. By the way, he's just like chilling in the fucking back room of the first floor of the warehouse. Like, this is fine.
But there is like an interesting inflection point here where he's like, hey, there are hostages in the core, but Fat Man's on Strutty roof. So you can either go kill Fat Man and ignore the hostages, or you can go get the hostages and then kill Fat
And
Man.
this I like. I like the choices that they present to you, and you don't have to do both.
Yeah.
You can do one or the other. You can try to do both. Like I think is one of the more interesting parts of Snake Tales. But
yeah,
to what length, right?
For sure. Yeah, and to be honest, on Konami's dime, they're like, we don't give a fuck how much you write. It's free. The words are free.
Sure.
You know what I mean? So anyway, but yeah, you can choose. You get a. This has 4 endings, and I'll go over what they include at the end. But yeah, so you get hit with this point with this thing. Once you get into the core, we're still doing the fucking directional mic in the basement thing. However, the mic I found in the locker room on the first floor for some fucking reason. And then you go down to B1 and you essentially find Jennifer, who is this person you're trying to find, the same way that you do Ames. And then, which is so fucking
Isn't
stupid.
like, what was the name of wasn't there like a Jennifer in Snake's Revenge? Wasn't that the woman
Let me
in
triple
Snake's
check.
Revenge?
I swear to God,
Or like
it is.
the Worlds of Power?
Whoa! And you're pointing a hidden mic at Jennifer. Oh shit!
Oh shit! It is Jennifer.
Let's go.
Wow.
No
Damn.
way. She's also in Metal Gear, OG Metal Gear for the NES.
Jenna.
Jenny.
She's like, no, Snake, I'm gonna go get AIDS and then come back. Anyway. But yeah, so you talk to Jennifer. She essentially tells you, hey, here's a level 2 key card. There's a bomb in the basement.
BT
You go to the basement. You go into the parrot room. I can't remember if the parrot's there or not. I don't think he is.
I don't think so. I think the cage might be though.
Yeah. That's right. Then the bomb is just under some computers for no fucking reason, and nobody comments on why. And then you have to go to the parcel room, which fucking blows massive ass cheeks in this version. It's awful. It's like fucking terrible.
It's brutal.
None of it. It's
yeah.
terrible. Yeah, it's
Yeah, because not only do you have no radar, but there are more dudes. There are multiple cameras. I mean, this is essentially how I was playing it partially, but like it seems shittier here. But when I was doing the PS2 version, it was essentially this bad. Like I was just fucking booking it through. But anyway, we get to the top. You fight Fat Man literally almost the exact same way as before. And the 4 endings are as follows. If you go straight to Fat Man and you non-lethal, Ames comes out of nowhere, calls Snake a pussy, not literally,
basically,
and then shoots Fat Man. And then the SEALs show up, the president gets away, and then Snake turns back around and Ames vanishes. Yeah. That is the quote-unquote bad ending. Actually, it's not the worst ending. That's like second worst ending. You kill Fat Man lethally, bomb goes off, all the hostages die.
Yeah. No, you do find out the president the president escapes. He was rescued by the Coast Guard.
Oh, yeah, he comes back. But everything else is identical, essentially.
Yeah.
And then if you do the hostages first and you non-lethal Fat Man, Ames still kills him, but Jennifer shows up. And Jennifer says, no, stop. And Ames is like, but Fat Man killed my sister in the church bombing. And then that's pretty much it. Like we just have like motive, I guess. Yeah. And then if you lethal after you save the hostages, same exact shit. It's just Ames not only disappeared from the scene, but it's revealed that he disappeared from the country. Da, da, da. How fucking rad would it be? It's like an MGS4, you're about to win the game, and then Ames shows up and kills Snake. And he goes, that's for my sister that Fat Man killed.
90% of players are just like, what the fuck is happening?
100%.
Okay. I need to
Is he in the casting theater? I need to fucking boot up and throw Ames in there instead of Solidus. Do Ames versus Snake instead of Solidus versus Ryder.
That would be great.
Oh wow.
I need to reveal something that I like have been holding on to for a little bit because I was waiting for the moment in the game, and I realized that I was transposing.
Fuck young boys, Valdez.
Is that what you're gonna reveal? Every time I hit that button, we get put on a list.
I think
How many lists can we get on?
I think maybe you should take that one off of the soundboard. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't normally advocate for sounds being removed, but you should probably remove that one because you cannot be trusted with it.
All right.
Are you trying to censor my podcast?
Yeah.
Valdez.
I'm on Joe Rogan next week. I'm like,
my
yeah.
God.
These fucking wokesters try to get me to remove.
Wokesters.
Anyway, I'm sorry to hamper your reveal. Go ahead.
So, I was waiting for it to come up in the plot at any point, and I'm realizing that I think I like took a moment from this snake tale and applied it subconsciously to the thing. I thought for some reason that Vamp was in the church that exploded, the Stillman thing. And for some reason, and I'm realizing that I was thinking about Ames's sister being in the
Ames's
church
sister,
explosion.
Vamp.
Yeah. Comma.
And I'm not and I'm not sure where it's a Dark Souls boss Vamp, Ames's sister, and the life bar comes up.
The choir.
Very funny.
Oh yeah, no, but like I think for some reason I just thought that like, oh yeah, no, Vamp was in that, and I was just waiting for the moment. I even think if you listen like closely to one of the episodes, I make a veiled reference to it. And it just never comes up, and then now I'm realizing that
that's incredible.
Yeah, I don't remember which episode, so you'll have to go back and we were obviously talking about Vamp at the time. I think it might have been about his backstory or whatever, but yeah, definitely transpose some snake tails onto the main game there.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, our show is essentially a snake tale, to be honest.
True.
Ouroboros.
Oh no.
Sucking our own asses or whatever the thing is supposed to be.
you mean whatever the fucking
second.
up down.
One second, I gotcha. Oodlurba.
My favorite drink from Central America.
You got to try it. It's like nothing. You thought Coke is good? Well, you try Oodlurba.
All right, let's
They
talk
use
about
cane
Big
sugar.
Shell.
Sorry.
Big Shell Evil. Oh, and by the way, I can't remember if I mentioned it or not, but when you finish, it prompts you to save as if you finish the game. And then you can load from that save to start that snake tail over again, which why you would, I have no fucking clue. But when you start it over again, you do start with like an M9 and a couple other things. So if you're going to speed run Snake Tails.
Which, I mean, you can do that if you want, I guess.
Yeah, I guess. But Big Shell Evil. Chad, what do you remember about this one?
Big Shell Evil starts off with Otacon telling Snake, he's been watching some fucking CNN. He's like, Snake, I've been watching some CNN and you won't believe what they got going down at the Big Shell. There's a bunch of accidental deaths happening, which is not good. That's an OSHA violation. And there's some rumors going around about the cause of these deaths, including a certain rumored ghost of Big Shell, not Kiev, ghost of Big Shell. Mm-hmm. He asks Snake to go check on his sister-in-law, Emma Emmerich, who works at Big Shell.
Interesting. She works at Big Shell TM.
Big Shell TM. So I don't like. This has to be a translation.
Industry.
Big Shell's big deal.
No, yeah, it definitely has to be a translation issue. I would hope, because that would imply that Otacon is married,
or that he has a brother or another sister
or that
who
he
is
has a
married.
Brother, yeah, I guess, or a married sister. Could be any of the above, right?
That's true.
Suppose. Yeah.
But we know it not to be true. So anyway, yeah. So
also, I messed up. The Infinite Gurlukovich Soldier fight is in Big Shell Evil. It's not in Dead Men Whispers. I'm sorry for my transgressions. I apologize.
Well, there is also an infinite fight in Confidential Legacy that we'll be touching on.
Oh God, that's right.
Yeah, that one fucking blows. All right. So yeah. So essentially you start on the roof of Strut-E next to the Harrier. You were told that apparently a girl was last seen on Strut-C. So we head that way. Emma is in the pantry that Peter was in. And I believe this is what. No, this is the Infinite one. This is just like a big shootout that happens in the Strut B doodad. I just said Strut C earlier. You find her at Strut C. She asks you to take her to. No. Sorry. Strut C is the cafeteria. Strut B is the transformer room that you go to after. They're fucking bleeding together. Anyway, so you go to Strut B. We put a password into a node. And then a message blasts throughout all of the Big Shell that essentially it's a terrorist being like, hey, ghost of Big Shell, we're going to fucking kill the girl if you don't unlock the systems. Because I guess the ghost has locked down the security systems of the Big Shell. And why are these terrorists here? Why are there always terrorists here? We're going to find out, and it's pretty fucking stupid. I don't know if you remember or not, Chad, but it's pretty bad. And so anyway, Emma gets captured again. Now she's in Strut F, our favorite place. So we're going to go back to Strut F.
Always got to be in Strut F.
Apparently, if you get caught, at least this happened to me. I don't know what the fuck happened, but if you get caught in Strut F, it's an instant game over for some reason. Did you guys notice that?
I might have gotten out without getting caught.
Yeah, I was seen, period. And it
wow.
hit me
in
with
all
the
of them or just in all of them?
No, just in Strut F.
When you're with Meryl and Strut F.
Huh.
Maybe I didn't get caught.
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember.
Weird. But yeah, anyway, so from this point forward, as Chad just alluded to, even though he misspoke and said Meryl, you do have to carry.
Did I say
Emma
Meryl?
along.
Fucking God.
Yeah,
you did say
it's
Meryl.
Okay. Every time, man, I hear a fucking coming from across the internet, and I'm like, oh. Anyway, yeah, so it's Snake's fucking dream. He gets to hold Emma's hand and drag her around the Big Shell. And he doesn't have to ask Otacon because Otacon told him to go do it. So anyway, I can't remember because again, my fucking brain just like glazed over. I can't remember if it's like a file you find or if Emma says it, but somehow you find out that the Big Shell is a front for terrorists to run drug smuggling operation.
I think she leaks it.
Yeah. There was some obscene amount. It was like hundreds of kilos of drugs are being stored. Like millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, the speculation becomes that this ghost of the Big Shell is actually some hitman from the other syndicate. And that's why the guards are like taunting him over the speaker or whatever the fuck. Anyway, so we head to Strut E, and this is where the infinite guard situation is that goddamn Strut E thing, which sucks, as Chad had mentioned. There is... Let me see. Sorry, I'm looking through my fucking notes. Turns out that the ghost wasn't actually a rival syndicate hitman. It was instead a researcher for the terrorists that wanted to plot revenge after his wife and child got held hostage. So he like killed one or two people, and then it triggered all the terrorists to think that there was like a hitman like taking people out or something. Or at least that's what we all believe to have happened, because the text is fucking cuckoo bananas and multiple people are telling us multiple things. Anyway, terrorists show up in an airplane because they want Emma for some reason. And now you're fighting a Harrier that just makes Solidus Snake sounds. I don't know why. He's not even involved. The plane literally just goes like, die. Like it does all the... It's unreal. But then if you destroy the Harrier, you get three endings. So if you destroy the Harrier with Emma having no damage taken, then Otacon helps Emma and Snake rescue all the hostages. Everything's peachy keen. Yay. If you destroy the Harrier and Emma is hurt, it's really the same thing, but no, sorry, other way around. Otacon helps Emma and Snake rescue the hostages if she's hurt. If she's not touched whatsoever, you get the same thing, but with more detail about the drug report and Emma's knowledge. And then there are some files that leak from a dead guy who actually is a ghost because his son OD'd or something. There's like a big twist where it was like LOL, it was actually a ghost.
Yeah, it was like, it wasn't even the son, it was an employee of that haunted the Big Shell because he attempted to kill. Did he try to kill himself, or did his son? he has like a whole thing because his son died of an overdose. That's true.
Right.
And he has this like deep-seated revenge or hatred of drugs and drug dealers because of it. So he's seeking revenge on all drug dealers.
And that goes
And then
Paul Osterman. Tie it all back to the New York trilogy.
Yeah. And then he just like he one day he tried to kill himself. It was a failed suicide attempt, but he wasn't actually dead, and so he
the number of times that Lily is like stammering is exactly the way this reads in the
That's true. This is canonical.
It's fucking gobbledygook.
It's really bad, man. It feels machine translated. Do you think they
it really
did that?
does?
Whoa, they had access
that
before
would've
anybody
been
else did.
Impressive if they would have figured that out back then.
I just imagine that in is it Campbell's voice whenever you do the VR missions and you just hear impressive Snake.
But yeah, so they're pondering like the mystery and like what happened because he discovered that the big shell was being used to smuggle drugs one day, and then as they interrupted by the chopper landing, and then Emma sees Otacon and they're reunited, and that's how that ending ends.
And please keep in mind they're interrupted by the chopper landing, as is written in the text. There is no
this is not a
chopper.
cutscene. We're reading this. Yeah,
this is why we had to have Liquid Metal Mike draw Matt Campbell, because we had no way to know.
Yeah,
but anyway, Conditional Legacy, the Matt Campbell origin story.
Wow.
Yes.
I've never looked this up before. Does Matt Campbell have a wiki entry on the Metal Gear wiki?
Please.
I would hope so.
He does.
Amazing.
Is the picture that Mike did the picture?
Oh, somebody needs to fucking add it. Somebody 1,000,000% needs to add
it. Just imagine like the wiki editors being like, what?
Yeah, because there's probably no one watching that like a hawk. So that could probably stay up for like a good at least 10 hours.
Yeah.
Pretty sure there was a Metal Gear Mondays entry on this wiki.
There was for a while, yeah.
They took it down. They said they're not cool anymore, not relevant anymore.
The wiki says that Roy Campbell might be referring to Meryl's mother, aka Matt's wife, in Portable Ops in a cutscene.
Oh,
interesting. It's also unknown as to whether or not Matt ever found out that he was not Meryl's bio dad.
Oh, that's sad.
Interesting. Oh no, of course he did. Never mind. It said Roy Campbell's brother was first mentioned in Metal Gear Solid. Yes. Not by name. All right. Anyway, so Matt Campbell. So essentially, this sucks. Like so you're Snake on the tanker, but the entire context as to why is so convoluted and hyper stupid. Like, I don't know. I don't want to. Hyper stupid is we're better than that. I'm not gonna just name call it, but like, this is some fucking Super Sentai like ass storytelling with like how we came to be on this boat. So it's the tanker from the tanker incident with Snake from the tanker incident. Nothing is different except you were given a text box at the beginning that essentially says that Colonel comes to Snake after he's retired. This is a whole, I can't tell if it's alternate Shadow Moses never happened or if it's alternate tanker never happened.
Well, it's because it's after Shadow.
Yeah,
Moses.
Shadow Moses
got it.
But Tanker did not. Yeah,
got it. Okay, so this is like a replacement Tanker alternate reality.
So like Shadow Moses happens, Snake retires from Foxhound, Campbell gets a job at the Defense Intelligence Agency, and then this all kicks off because Campbell visits Snake.
And so Campbell's essentially like, yo, some dudes are smuggling a Metal Gear in a tanker. They're coming from this place called Eldera, which has never mentioned ever again.
It's it's fake. It's not a real place.
It's not a real place at all.
If Kojima was involved, it would have been the blackest place possible with the whitest people living there.
Yes. Yeah.
But anyway, so apparently these people
Nigeria. These Russian soldiers in Nigeria.
Yeah, the tankers. It's off the coast of white Nigeria. What did you just say?
White Nigeria.
It's Nigeria.
Wisteria.
I hate this fucking podcast.
Hold on.
Truly.
All right. Anyway, so some Marines are coming back from one of the several endless conflicts happening in this mysterious country named Eldera, and they're smuggling a Metal Gear in a tanker. Colonel's like, yo, you got to stop the hijacking. Also, I haven't seen Meryl in 6 months, and for some reason they're like, she's got to be on that boat.
Like, what a crazy fucking leap.
It's the only way.
And Colonel's like very clearly fueled by his hatred of Sergei Gurlukovich, which I don't think has ever been a thing. I don't even know if these men know each other.
The only time he's ever even seen Gurlukovich was in the events of Metal Gear Solid 2 at the beginning.
Oh, no. Campbell. I don't think he's ever seen him.
Campbell. I thought you meant Snake. I was
yeah.
like,
I don't think Campbell's ever seen Gurlukovich.
No, I don't think there's no connection there as far as I'm aware.
But anyway, so we start in the exact same fucking spot that the main game started. This is why it feels like a fan mod.
Sure.
You do get some shit that you didn't normally have on the tanker. So you get like the AK-74U, for instance. But it's mostly tanker ass shit from here on out. You just do your thing. You kind of putt around looking for leads. As you're exiting the crew's quarters, you encounter Meryl. Surprising Snake, Meryl is not happy to see you. And she says that her father, Matt Campbell, had died in Eldera and history was made. And that's why she joined the mission, which Snake is confused by, but they end up splitting up for whatever reason. And then Snake has to go to the hold because that is where they're keeping Metal Gear. So says Meryl. So this is this part. This one's not infinite, but it is a huge pain in the ass. So you go down to the deck 2 holding area, which like leads you to where the Marines were in the main game, and you do another shootout in the hallway, whatever. Whenever you finish that, Snake finds an old Metal Gear. Gurlukovich ambushes him and holds Meryl hostage. And then Meryl is clearly not held hostage. She's in cahoots with Sergei. Yeah. Apparently it was Matt's dying wish to be like working with Sergei, allegedly, is what Meryl says. Then we're back, gameplay wise, we're back in the same spot. Now it's infinite guards instead of a shootout. I had read online if there were ways to get around doing this, like brute force, and apparently there is a corner where guards are spawning. Like if you kill enough guards, there's a corner where the guards that are spawning are so far away that before they can get to you, if you throw the box on, you'll drop down to an evasion instead of.
Oh wow, cool.
But I just said fuck it, and I just ran through it, barely surviving.
Same.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Back to the bridge. Snake contacts Colonel, who essentially tells Snake, "Hey, Eldera used to actually be under a U.S. supported dictatorship. And after it toppled, the Russians staged attacks on the remaining U.S. soldiers, and Sergei killed Matt. And that's why he hates Gurlukovich." Yeah. So Snake's like, all right, that makes sense.
But Meryl doesn't know that much. Yeah,
she does not. And of course, I mean, it checks out, right? A U.S. propped dictatorship, of course.
In South America?
Oh, yeah. Come on.
No
what
way.
is it, Tuesday? Let's do it. Anyway, so as we're leaving the bridge, for whatever reason, the breadcrumbs that take us from each part of the tanker feel so fucking loose.
Yeah.
Like it's like, go here. But anyway, as you're leaving the bridge, you're going out the same way that you went when you saw Olga, and we encounter Meryl, much in the same place that we encounter Olga, and she tells us that Colonel lied. Turns out that Matt was working with the resistance to gather info for the U.S., quote unquote, but while doing so, he started to side with them. Yeah. He was executed by the U.S., but not before giving Metal Gear to the resistance to take back their country. And he was assisted by Sergei the entire time, apparently. They were buddies. So when Metal Gear went missing, Sergei discovered where it was and came back to retrieve it for his friend Matt and asked Meryl to come along. Yeah. So Meryl's like, yo, Snake, like, Sergei's not a piece of shit. I'm not going to let you stop us. Let's do it. So you fight Meryl. Very strange. This would be like fighting Otacon. Like this is a very weird. I mean, I guess she's more like battle ready than Otacon would be. But anyway, so you fight her. She's just Olga, quite literally wearing a wig. And there's only two ways to conclude this. So non-lethal. Turns out Sergey did lie to Meryl, and Sergey killed Matt. He had no intention of turning over Metal Gear. Meryl shoots him because she's like laying there in Snake's arms. She like pretends to be sleeping, I guess, and shoots Sergey. And then she and Snake go to a hospital to recover, and Snake encounters Colonel Campbell, who reveals that Meryl is his daughter and that he's going to go tell her the truth. Which he did say in the original Metal Gear, now that I'm remembering it, that he had not told her.
Right.
And was not going to. So I guess the big reveal is he's going to tell her the truth. The lethal ending is the exact same, except after she kills Sergey, she just dies in Snake's arms.
She whispers his name and dies in his arms. Like, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. These all read like fan fiction.
He shoots her 38 times and then marries Kaz.
Oh my god, that fanfic. Yeah, Chad, you haven't listened to it.
No, I'm gonna listen to it this week.
Got to listen.
Yeah, there's a Snake and Kaz fanfic hookup.
Yeah,
it's pretty wild. It's
a lot of
the most explicit.
There's a lot of erect penises.
Oh hell yeah! This unlike oh no,
bad.
Oh, the short form. Oh, just the short one. So
there were no pictures involved. I was just commenting on how good that
boy
looked.
As you do. Are you fucking young boys Alderas or whatever the fuck his name is?
Alderas? Alderas?
I got Aldera on the brain.
Valdera,
Damn.
I think it was. I would play it, but I've been barred from playing it.
The Confidential Legacy, like the backstory stuff, it's almost interesting. Like it gets right there. You're like, okay, this is like kind of cool. This is like kind of like typical like Metal Gear political intrigue. But then they just like there's like one too many twists, and I don't know. Like it's the whole thing is still so silly that it just
the presentation. I guess I never quite realized how much Kojima's theatrics contributed to the coolness.
Yeah,
but it's like in a vacuum. I mean, it quite literally feels like you're reading a wiki summary of a Metal Gear game.
It's the problem that I had the misfortune of buying both volumes of the Death Stranding novelization and reading through most of that, and it's the same problem. It's like, oh my god, without the context of like this being a fourth wall breaking video game and like the wackiness, where it's just like, here's the plot, here's what's happening, here's the lore. It is really bad.
Yeah,
that's crazy. I didn't even realize they novelized it.
Yeah. There might be one for the second game too. I'm not sure, but yeah, it's rough.
Stoked for the movie.
Oh, that's right.
Can't tell if that was sarcastic or not, but here we go. All right, our next one, Dead Man Whispers. I think from a sheer sort of summarizing retelling standpoint, this one might actually be the shortest, even though it felt like the longest.
Yeah,
because goddamn, did it drag on.
This one sucks.
This one's like creating whole new fucking characters. Scott Dolph is back for some reason. The dead Navy officer from the main game who had the thing handcuffed to his arm is suddenly like the hero. Like Navy Captain O'Brien.
That's it. That's the name.
So
Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, that's how I imagined it. Snake is undercover with the SEALs, much as he was during the Big Shell. Your main goal is to just like stop Vamp from murdering everybody, which again, very similar to the main game. You're in a training exercise essentially that went wrong. So Navy Captain O'Brien, as we mentioned, for some fucking reason decided to invite Vamp to the training exercise. And prior to this, Dead Cell was like put on watch because their commanding officer lost his mind and went to jail for like doing fucked up shit. And so essentially the Navy, for whatever fucking reason, is like, well, the rest of them are fine though, so let's extend an olive branch. So he invites Vamp to this training exercise, which if you remember from our MGS2 coverage, Dead Cell's entire reason for existing was to be the sort of the opposing force in training exercises for other units. So he's just doing his job. Anyway, Scott Dolph, noted Marine commander and Fortune's daddy. He's also in the training exercise for some reason. And Dolph is the one who gets Snake to be undercover as Pliskin because Dolph thinks something's up. Presumably they know each other because he saved Scott Dolph from the tanker incident, but I don't know if that's true. That might just be me making shit up to make it make sense. I don't think it makes sense. If you guys want to just throw some shit in the pot, I mean, that's kind of how this reads. So
yeah,
just,
I mean, yeah.
Anyway, so the exercise goes normal and then it doesn't. So the whole team gets wiped out by Vamp. Vamp is, direct quote, lynching them. O'Brien is the main target. Snake tells Scott Dolph, who says there have been rumors that Vamp is tied to assassinations of top officials throughout the government. Some convoluted bullshit about Jackson allowing Vamp to... Jackson is the commanding officer of Dead Cell. Jackson allowing Vamp to kill in order to absolve Dead Cell's false accusations. It's very, very, very confusing. At one point, Johnny Sasaki makes an appearance and then gets domed. It's crazy. I made that part up because it sounds like it could fit. And
we're just having fun with it.
Yeah, we're just
riffing.
Having fun. Fuck it.
We're just freeform jazz.
Listen.
Did you say freeform
that's
jazz or
fucking-
freeform dads?
Freeform Dad.
Freeform
That's
dads.
my new
rules.
podcast.
Only
That's my new
one
podcast.
dad on this podcast. You and Nick started a podcast called Freeform Dads.
Dad coded.
Hell yeah.
Fuck it.
That like
I keep thinking he's in the fucking room somehow.
that huff you just did, Alessio,
Yeah,
reminds me of that picture of Matthew McConaughey where he's just
Of course.
he's just like staring at the fucking
yeah.
phone.
I mean, that's how I felt playing fucking Snake Tail.
Hey man.
Anyway, Snake's forced to use the fucking oil fence because the seals have sealed off. Oh, pun intended, I guess. The crossing, the connecting bridge between the shells. Snake reaches shell 2. O'Brien is in the president's room. If you don't get to him fast enough, he dies. That's real. The floors.
You have to tell
to
them now because they don't know anymore. We've been so dishonest with them up to this point that
The floor is electric. You fight Vamp in the same fucking place where you fought him when you were saving Emma.
Yeah.
The fight to me felt no different. Vamp in these endings essentially just tells you he was killing people for the love of the game, and that he literally didn't give a fuck about anything. I think one of the endings he doesn't realize that people think Dead Cell did something wrong. I don't know. There's some weird shit.
There's like he ends up that he was a good guy in one of the endings or something. Like he was actually it was a misunderstanding, or he was purposefully like making you think something else was happening, and he was actually I can't remember what exactly.
I think you're right. It's in the non-lethal. I know that it turns out that the commander Jackson lost his mind and was trying to order murders from the prison.
Yeah,
and so Vamp was trying to like honor his request but not actually do it,
right,
or something. Any fucking way. But yeah, Vamp just straight up dies if you do it lethal, with no allusion to him living forever, being unable to die. He's just straight normal dude fucking dies. And we're finally on to our last Snake Tail.
Wow.
Yeah.
This one's good.
Eternal gazer.
You should, if you're listening to this and you've not listened to the original coverage, the only thing I remember from this episode from the original time that we covered it 10 years ago is that Isaac Lim's summaries of each of these were the funniest
I have
thing
to
I've
hear
ever
that.
heard.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I remember being in tears just during like the cold open, or during like I remember what it was. Isaac didn't play any of them. Yeah. And so we would just give him the title.
We made him do Fumbling in the Dark with each of the titles. Yeah. We made him come up with a summary for what they were based on just the title of it.
My favorite was for Dead Man Whispers. He talks about how a limo pulls up to Solid Snake and then the window rolls down and it's Campbell. And he goes, and he whispers to Snake. And I'm just fucking cackling. Anyway, go back and listen. That made as big of an impression as possible because I can remember it clearly.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's good. All right.
I miss Isaac. All right,
I hung out with Isaac.
He's alive, but still,
Yeah.
he's very peaceful right now.
I went to a party with Isaac. Actually, it was a friend's birthday party.
Really?
Yeah, we were talking until like 1 a.m. It was pretty cool.
Wow.
It's like old.
Wow,
times
it's almost like you're friends or something.
Yeah, right.
Weird.
That was good.
That's strange. Talking to your friends. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's weird. Why would I do that?
Mhm.
Not record it? What?
Yeah.
Let's go through external gazer. As Chad alluded to, this is actually probably the most fun,
Yeah.
and this one's gonna like buckle up because this one's taken. This one takes the medium that it's working in and like legit just leans in.
Yeah. And so this is what like Chad mentions, like if you took this and expanded it and made it like the story of the VR missions, like that would be
Great.
It'd be fucking
that
sick.
would make the VR missions worth it. Yeah.
100%. But yeah, so essentially it's off to, I don't know, to me it's funny. It kind of circles back around on itself, but essentially Snake and Otacon are just two boys hanging out at Philanthropy HQ. Just two hetero life partners hanging out, doing their thing. And Mei Ling's got a copy of the paper. And I don't know what news outlet is JPNW, Japan News Worldwide. I don't know. But she's got JPNW News. We get like a little screenshot of the cover, and it says, "There's
4
a
letters.
monster at Big Shell." Oh no, not 4 letters. I don't even know what that's a reference to, but go for it. Do your thing.
There, yep. Now do the.
Do the rest.
Yeet.
I'm gonna do JPNW.
4 letters. 1 word. JPNW. I'm a JPNW.
Oh no, Yoshi P's amazing JP.
Yoshi P.
God damn it! I was just about to do it.
Anyway, so the news headline is "A monster at Big Shell?" Exclamation point. So like, what the fuck? Who's talking about Big Shell? It's a fucking
Why? Yeah.
Nobody's like.
I mean, I guess so. If you think about it,
there's a monster
like,
at the BP oil spill cleanup platform.
I mean, if you think about it, like in kind of like a weird universe way, like in theory, this is an oil fence that has been set up off the coast of Manhattan,
True.
and so you have all of these people looking out into the water. It's like if you see something out there, it's like Nessie, basically, right?
Right.
Sure.
That's true.
If JPNW is like the Inquirer, then like whatever.
Yeah, that's fair. Unfortunately, it's off the coast of Staten Island. Yuck. So nobody would care. But
Yeah,
anyway.
That's
No, I'm
true.
just kidding.
That's facts.
So anyway,
Facts.
Otacon and Mei Ling immediately are like, "This is real. Snake, you got to go investigate."
This is real.
This is definitely real.
Take a camera, go to the Big Shell. Snake gets there. Oh no, why are there terrorists?
Oops.
And this is actually, we do start in medias res. This is where it starts, and we get the background, which I thought was at least kind of cool. It's doing something slightly different than the other ones.
Well, and Otacon also goes ahead and names the monster, even though we don't know what it looks like yet.
Yeah.
He just calls it Gurlugon.
Gurlugon.
And the first time I encountered Gurlugon was in the VR missions.
Yeah.
That's previously stated,
And it just says it on the health bar, Gurlugon. But yeah, so Snake finds Gurlugon, as we mentioned, this gigantic. It's just a Gurlukovich soldier clicked and dragged from a corner to be extra big, and he's got Godzilla spikes, like the cartoony fucking like reef looking things, and he's got white pupils, which to me is the scariest bit. But yeah, anyway, so he's swimming below the Big Shell. Snake takes a picture, and then Olga, who is not our Olga, tells Snake to check out the VR system and that she and Gurlugon are not of our world. And then her and her men dive in the water and swim after the fucking kaiju. And Snake is confused as fuck. So Snake comes back to Otacon and Mei Ling, tells them about this encounter. Otacon says, "Yo, you should know about infinite universes." And effectively he's like, "I'm pretty sure Olga and that gigantic monster must be from the same universe. we should look at the VR system like she told us to. I think it might be causing an anomaly in the timeline. So the VR system, this is such a weird throwaway. I thought there was going to be a reveal, and maybe I'm misremembering, but I don't think there ever was. They were like, the VR system is powered by this thing called the Copplethorne engine.
Mm-hmm.
But they made multiple references to no one ever meeting or knowing who Copplethorne is. So am I stupid? Does it ever reveal? Does that come back?
I feel like it doesn't.
I don't know.
I'm gonna do some Googling real quick.
Well, there's an entry for Thomas Copplethorne on the Metal Gear Wiki. And he's got artwork.
Main appearance, Metal Gear Acid 2.
Oh.
Fuck
Dr.
yeah.
Thomas Copplethorne was the vice president of Saint Logic. Copplethorne later plotted revenge against Snake, the man who he believed was responsible for the murder of his wife, Lucinda.
Oh, I remember this guy.
In Ghost Babel, Mei Ling attempts to quote from him only to get interrupted by Solid Snake every time.
Is it the same guy? That's
Although
crazy.
Dr. Copplethorne's first actual appearance was in Metal Gear Acid 2, previous games have made references to him. This is Ghost Babel that Chad just said. Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance, the Copplethorne engine is the power behind a VR simulator program that actually serves as a gateway to parallel worlds and is mentioned in Snake Tales' story, Eternal Gazer.
So it's just a little nod for the folks, for the fans.
I gotta see who wrote Metal Gear Acid 2.
Oh shit, was it Fukushima?
Ooh.
It was scenario support.
Mhm.
Okay, there we go.
Tomokazu Fukushima. There he is. Fukushima loves him some
answer.
Copplethorne.
Gotta get that Copplethorne.
Gotta have
ass
Copplethorne.
and answered.
Ass and answer.
Ass and answer.
Mei Ling speculates that maybe it's not VR and is instead some sort of temporary portal into another universe, and that if Snake wants to kill Gurlugon in real life, he must kill him in the game.
Oh shit.
And so after the deed
if you die in the game, you die in real life.
after the deed is done, you go and you kill Gurlugon in a VR simulation.
Real quick,
Mei
what
Ling-
there was a question I had about this because I beat this boss in a very interesting way, and I don't know if it was what you were supposed to do or if it's your only option. How did you handle Gurlugon?
Is this the version of Gurlugon? I'm trying to remember off the top of my head because I did the Snake Tales like first before I did the rest of it weeks ago. Is this the one where you have to shoot to expose the little cores underneath?
Maybe.
I can't remember.
I beat him by exposing him to porn and he gooned to death. So I don't know.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he'll blow up one of the things that you can hide behind, like the blocks, and then there's a porn mag. And then he'll hone in on the porn mag, and then he just gets so horny that he dies.
That's fucking
And that's how I did it. Because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing, and then that just happened, and I was like, oh, okay, sick. That works.
Is that the only way to fucking do it? Hold on. No, yeah, this is the Yeah, apparently you fight him the same way you do in the VR missions. You either shoot him piece by piece to expose the armor underneath, or you can just drop a fucking book. Apparently it works in the fucking VR mission as well.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
All right. Anyway, cool. I learned something new. Anyway, so then you start hold on. Turns out let me go through my notes. Cool. So after the deed is done, Mei Ling reveals that she's from another timeline. Oh no. And weirdest twist yet, Mei Ling is married to Solidus Snake.
Oh man.
You know that old white man wanted to have a young Asian wife. You know it.
They do be doing that. Old white men, that is.
They
100%.
do be doing that.
The old whites love a good fresh Asian.
Oh god.
Oh no. You know what? Play the Valdez one for you. Do it one last time.
You fuck young boys, Valdez.
That's for you. You deserve that.
2 words, 5 letters. Fresh Asian.
We know drama.
So good. Anyway, this whole episode is
shout out my fella Gucci.
It's been me prodding the edges to see what makes Lily uncomfortable. So I'm learning a lot. Edge.
That's crazy. It's not even that it's like made me particularly uncomfortable. It's just so so out of pocket. Like, god damn.
Skibbity. Edge. Riz.
The slight pause between Skibbity and Edge.
Skibbity. Edge.
Edge. So good.
He's just like, is this what the kids say? He's
Yeah,
just having
yeah.
a
Have you guys seen that Blade
moment.
Runner meme? Oh, it's so good. It's Ryan
No.
Gosling. It's Ryan Gosling in like in that white room where they're just like repeating like they've got him like I think they're testing him and they're just like repeating phrases to him during Blade Runner 2049.
Okay.
And the voice that they replace the voice and it's just going skibbity.
Oh yes, yeah,
Riz.
I have seen that.
So good.
That's pretty
Hold on,
funny.
Chad, I'll send it to you.
I'm surprised you haven't seen that, Chad.
Yeah, that sounds like
It's
right up my
so
alley.
good.
I feel like it's been
really,
shared in the Discord before.
It's quite good. I'm gonna go ahead and share this now before I forget. And yeah, so we are at this point kind of totally caught off guard by the fact that Mei Ling is married to Solidus for some fucking crazy reason, and it's not our Mei Ling and it's not our Solidus, just like it wasn't our Olga.
Hashtag not my
And
solace.
And not my chair, not my problem. Not my
Hashtag
Olga, not my
not my
mailing.
president. I would take Solidus Snake as president in a fucking heartbeat right
Oh,
now.
over what we have? No,
yeah.
no question.
Anyway, so killing the gigantic kaiju Gerlukovich apparently did something to make the timelines remain permanently merged. And so Solidus shows up, snatches Mei Ling, they disappear. It turns out Gurlugon was just one point of like confluence, I guess like a singularity point. I can't remember the phrasing they used. And I think it's Otacon and Olga are both like, if we can find another sort of catalyst, then we can like reverse the damage. But Solidus is also on the lookout because he's scheming. So after running some more VR missions, Snake is eventually cornered by Solidus, who reveals that through some fuckery, certain actions in VR can overwrite whole universes or create things seemingly out of nothing. And he reveals his plan. He's going to save all of the Solidus versions from all the universes. And this part I'm confused by. Does he accidentally release Rose and Jack?
God, does he?
So essentially, he releases Rose and Jack in what I can only describe as like an FLCL fucking like releasing the Pirate King moment. Because he refers to them as like an infamous couple. And he says they can cause entire worlds to end.
They're like demonic Jack and Rose, yeah.
Yeah, and my quote was,
Yeah.
"What the fuck is going on?"
World Eater Jack and Rose.
Yeah. So anyway, if you fail or retry the VR missions, you do get slightly different dialogue. Apparently, I think I
Yeah,
I
Solidus
definitely
calls
failed some of them.
I failed for sure.
Solidus calls
Yeah.
you. He calls you out on your hypocrisy. I think it is if you retry any of them or you fail them. I think.
Gotcha. And then it is textually written. I wish we would have seen this. Solidus traps Snake into the body of a thin white blonde boy, man, aka Raiden, and forces him to do more VR until he fights a bunch of rays. And then finally, Snake is able to snap out of VR. Then he fights Solidus on the roof of the Federal Hall after finding a new singularity because the developers didn't want to do anything different. And then Snake kills Solidus, returns to Otacon and not our Olga. Olga disappears, thanking them. Snake is happy. Otacon is happy. And then at the end, as they're celebrating, Mei Ling shows up with a newspaper.
Yeah. And
is it the real Mei Ling?
Who knows? But there's sightings of Genola, apparently.
Oh, dude, Genola is the fucking VR.
It's the giant. It's the giant
genome
soldier from the first one. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Of which there are two dancing with each other in one of those VR missions back in the good old days. Nice. That's pretty much it.
Wow,
you guys.
we did it.
I don't want to belabor because we've got some stuff to read before we get out of here. But I do want to mention one of the other things that you can do is the casting theater.
It's so
and
good.
it's so good. So it's basically there's like a bunch of select scenes, and you can choose to put just different characters in places. So you can like put Vamp in the place of, or put like Raiden in the place of Vamp in like the hallway where he's killing all of the Marines and stuff like that. Lots of options. There is specifically an achievement, trophy, whatever, related to the casting theater called Love Hurts, and it's specifically
Yes.
the cutscene after the battle with Solidus. If you make Solidus Raiden and make Raiden Rose, the thing, it's called Love Hurts. Watch Rose kill Raiden on a rooftop, and you
That's
have to
so
like
good.
watch
It's very funny.
the cutscene of like a Rose cutting Raiden down, like Raiden killed Solidus. It's very funny, and that's like the one, aside from watching one, that's the one achievement that you get for casting theater.
I really
You can get
wish
them both. You get them both at the same time because obviously.
so it's a select menu of what you can use, and I really wish there were certain scenes, but it's you have 8 of them. It's Stealth Snake from the bridge jumping and doing the tanker thing, which is fucking hilarious if you replace him with literally anybody. Snake watching the soldiers.
Because it's not just characters. Like there's just like random like civilians you can like put in place.
yeah.
Like an office worker lady you can put in. It's very funny.
You can get Olga meeting Snake, Ocelot stealing the ray, Vamp killing the seals.
You
which
can
is
have
incredible.
all the Gerlukovich soldiers on the tanker turn into Raidens, I think, is one you can do.
Yeah.
Just
I did
nuts,
old
yeah.
ladies back in the day. It
That's
was
a great
fucking
one.
hilarious.
Yeah, it's so funny.
And they have the fucking the headgear still and the AKs. It's so good. You can do Fortune versus the Seals. I remember that was a funny one to fuck with.
Yeah.
You can do Solidus fighting the mass-produced Rays, and then you can do Solidus and Raiden fighting each other, which we just talked about. The full list of characters. Oh, wow. I did not know he was one of them. The full list of characters is Raiden, Solidus, who comes in 2 forms, regular or pumped.
Oh,
There's Snake, there's Ocelot, there's Vamp, who comes in regular and shot and shirtless.
Pumps.
Yeah, regular and pumped. There's Fortune, there's Rose, there's MGS1
Fortune,
Snake.
cool.
I think it might
Okay,
actually be
yeah.
PS1 MGS1 Snake.
Polygonal.
Hold on, let me see if it is or not.
If that's
If
the
it
case,
is,
then it's
the fact
even
that
yeah.
They had the model in the game, so why didn't they just use that for the fucking VR?
Yeah,
version
that's
or
crazy.
whatever?
Yeah, I can't see a picture of it. I'll do some digging here in a little bit. Or Lily, I don't know if you want to dig for it.
Truly.
Yeah, it would have to be because there's also MGS1 Ocelot.
Yeah.
Huh.
So what the fuck?
What are
you
we
guys?
doing? What are we doing?
What are we doing?
You have office worker male and office worker female, which are both from the ending sequence.
Yeah.
You get
one of the 3 NPCs that is freaking out about Solidus's death.
Yeah. You get lady parentheses middle age, who looks like an older woman, so that's who I picked. You've got the Russian soldiers with their high tech gear with all their shit. You've got normal soldiers. You've got SEALs, which are the guys that are getting murked. You've got Ninja, not the OG Gray Fox one, but the MGS2 one. You've got Pliskin. You've got Scott Dolph, which is very funny. You have Olga. You've got Sergei Gerlukovich is the one that I was like, fucking what? So yeah, so that is everybody.
In
We've got
addition,
some. Oh,
Nope.
you
What?
go ahead, Chad.
mine's like a slightly
I was
different
gonna-
thing. You say some shit.
I was gonna say we got some letters to read. so
Okay.
that's something
Well,
else
in that
to-
case, I did want to shout out real quick. There is also as an extra game mode, I guess. There is the basic action menu option, which is just a tutorial. So most people would have no reason to ever have to go in there. But the menu music in the tutorial section is fucking incredible. It absolutely whips. So you owe it to yourself to go listen to that.
Fuck yeah. 2 quick notes that I just discovered, which is fucking killing me. Whenever Solidus is on screen but has his cloak in casting theater, it won't be the person you picked until he takes the cloak off.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious. Holy
What?
shit. That rules. That rules.
And then the second thing is that the stealth camo at the beginning of the game, if you replace Snake with Raiden, his hair is still visible.
Christ.
And then some of Fortune's hair is visible, but Raiden's hair being visible is fucking hilarious.
It is amazing.
Nice. I think that's all that shit. Lily, do you want to take us into fan mail territory?
Yeah, well, let's talk really quick. We talked at the top, but our next season is going to be Snatcher. So we're going to be doing that pretty soon. We're also going to be interviewing Vanessa Marshall, like we said up top. I think that's going to be our next episode, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, because we're interviewing her tomorrow as of time of recording. So I
Yeah.
will. And I don't think Vanessa is going to slot in. Maybe she will. Yeah, I guess we'll slot her in to be a week after this episode airs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, makes sense to me. So we're going to talk to Vanessa, and then we're going to start Snatcher. So part 1 is coming, and then, yeah, just cool stuff. What's up with the text messages, Alessio, before we get into the letters?
So I think next week will be when we are sunsetting Buzzsprout into Riverside. The only thing that sucks about that is that we also
love Tenant.
The only thing that sucks about that is I do think we are losing our website, I believe, but
Oh, no.
I don't know how many people were even really using it. So I don't know. We'll look into it. I'll see if
We still have our link. We don't talk about our link tree very often. We do have a linktree.com/Metal Gear Mondays as well.
yeah. And that's
relevant
effectively
links,
a website,
so.
to be fair.
Yeah.
I will look into it. If we can retain the website, I will try to. If not, we'll have a conversation about whether or not it's worth just spending the extra money, because I know some people might be listening through the website.
Yeah. Is Bathmat's database hosted on the website?
No, I don't think so. I think that just links out to it.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
like a
Cool, cool, cool.
subdomain. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to ask him where he's pulling from, though, because he may actually be pulling from the website whenever
That's
you click the
also
link.
true.
Oh, yeah.
Because the link, the link does take you to the website. So
Well, we're figuring it out live, but there's a good chance that text messages might be sunset, maybe not. But if you want to text the show, just click the link that's in the description on the podcast app that you were using.
Yeah.
No text messages this week. We didn't get any.
Patreon quips. No, I'm kidding. I don't know. I still don't know what those are. So we'll talk. We'll see. We have a.
I feel like you're
Spotify
trying to make like
comment.
Google Plus a thing right now, like or
Google
whatever.
Plus. Holy shit.
Going all the way back.
We do have a Spotify comment from our last Metal Gear Solid 2 episode, from M92. Again, Mikey, if that's you, please tell us. If not, oh well.
Real quick, I
says,
would love the fact that this innocent person has no idea why the fuck you keep acting like
we're
you
just
know.
calling him Michael, Mikey.
Come on the show. They're like,
Anyway.
why?
But just tell us if it's not you. If your name's not Michael, and just let us know, and I'll stop immediately. Just let us know.
What if it's Mita Rael?
Ooh,
Oh.
Mitarael Hayam. What a fucking name. So M92 says, so 2 things. 1, I came to the conclusion that Fortune still have the device to deflect bullets, etc., and the Patriots turned it back on as they didn't want Raiden and Solidus to be killed before they could fight, as the Patriots are interested in seeing their beloved monsters fight to the death. That was something that I had never considered before.
Cool
Absolutely
idea. Cool theory.
Really,
Yeah.
if it's not canon, that's my head canon.
We unfortunately
that
know that
has
it's,
to be.
well, we know it's
So-
not canon because Kojima was asked and he
Yeah.
was just like, I wanted it to happen because it's my
Sometimes
philosophy
fantasy
that
is
shit happens.
cool.
Yeah, like legit, he was just like,
magic.
it doesn't make sense on purpose.
Yeah. Well, I think
2,
our dear listener here made it make sense.
Oh, yeah?
Kojima,
Yeah.
So suck
So-
those nuts.
Fuck you. We're never getting him on the show now.
Yeah.
no.
Well,
2,
no, actually, it's an act of aggression in order to prove that we are confident enough to have him on. And he's like, you know what?
It's like a Marty Supreme type
fucking
thing.
What?
Yeah.
I'll come on your show.
What?
Thank you. 2, where's Alice when James is finally being nice to Annika?
Right? Right?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Definitely some missed opportunities.
So do you want to read Crazy Yvonne's message?
Oh yeah, well, our very own resident Yvonne.
Yeah.
All right, so Crazy
Who,
writes-
mind you, Yvonne has changed his name on Discord to Crazy Ivan.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
just after we reference it a bunch on the show. So
Yeah. So Ivan writes, Yvonne writes. I think my favorite part of MGS2 is the way it uses its story to examine the relationship between character and player. This is a game about characters playing roles, where some of the characters aren't comfortable with the role that they are given. Playing as Raiden feels almost like embodying a passive observer at first. Snake's legacy is too much for him. The role is too imposing for how much agency he has. I wonder how much of that friction affects dialogue and pacing. I think that perspective might be the reason I didn't enjoy it initially. I expected the story to be more grounded, while the attempt to recreate the events of Shadow Moses incident seemed too methodical, almost like a performance. It definitely felt like I was played by the game. I hope that makes sense. Yeah, that's incredible.
It's great.
I think at the time of reading that, it's actually very funny. I had no idea that it was in like the MGM chat, because like me, Yvonne, and Liquid Metal Mike have like a side chat. And when Yvonne posted that, I was like, what the fuck? And so, yeah, I don't know. I think for me, it really resonated. I never thought of it in that way. Maybe it's silly, but I had never really considered the fact that like we've cast these characters in these roles like for us, and Snake in particular is kind of perfect, right? Because like we're casting Snake as the character of sort of Solid Snake, his legend. And he is clearly uncomfortable with it. He says it multiple times that he's uncomfortable with it. And so I kind of wonder if like, since it's our expectations, it's us staging the tanker, as Ocelot says. It's us knowing that people need saving and that things need doing at the exact moments that they are needed. And it's us that are sort of setting up all these expectations and stuff. And so I kind of feel like we're the Patriots.
It's our own real life casting theater, if you will.
Yeah.
Are we the baddies?
Yes.
Well, and if you think about it too, the game concludes when we no longer have control of Raiden.
The dog tags are torn off. Yeah. Torn off.
Yeah, and he explicitly says that he accepts his freedom and that
he says, I don't know this person.
That's true. That's true.
So I don't know if I'm stupid and just never really thought of it in that regard, but 100%. This is like the first time it clicked for me that I was like, holy shit.
And we're not going to make it a habit of pulling Discord comments, so don't get too excited. It just was a good enough point that it was like, well, we got it.
Yeah, only if you're really smart, actually, is the only time we might do.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Chad, were you so smart that you already thought of it like that?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Cool, dude.
I'm fucking stupid.
Hey, Nick, do you want to read Nick's email?
Fuck it.
And I guess not. Chad, do you want to read?
Sure, I'll play the role of Nick Freda. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Metal Gear Solid 2 is something special, agreed. Prophetic, relevant, and ambitious. What Chad picked up on about passing things on to the next generation to deal with issues felt so resonant. Thank you. Thank you, Nicholas. Being ready to receive that responsibility is not easy, and it makes Raiden's arc very interesting. For 3/4 of the game, you are not ready and failing over and over. Can't stop Fortune, can't save the president, can't stop Vamp, can't save Emma, can't stop all the Metal Gear Rays. And in areas where you can do something, it's not without the help of Snake. But eventually, after being stripped down, literally, to nothing during the atonement phase, which is, of course, a reference to Joseph Campbell's The Hero's Journey, you are finally ready. The old mentor archetype hands the symbolic sword over to Raiden and says, take it from here. You fight alongside him as an equal up to the end, and then use that very sword to defeat the big bad. Now, Raiden, go be free of the player too. Throw away your dog tags and live your own life. A message at the end of MGS 1-2, which is live. In regard to the prophetic elements, there must have been something in the air surrounding the Y2K panic, a fear of a lack of control in a world with new systems that had some sort of control over nearly everything. The theme of digital control did pop up in a few pieces of media, like Deus Ex and The Matrix come to mind. Side note, the short...
There Deus Ex is again.
There it is, once more. Yeah. The short, hidden conversation in Deus Ex with an AI called Morpheus is shockingly prophetic to this day as well, and absolutely worth a watch. Ultimately, these same themes and story elements of powerlessness facing forces of control in a digital age align with the modern collective fears and anxiety we all feel today. It's unpleasant, yep, but damn if it's not relevant. Anyway, what a fucking game MGS2 is. As always, Kojima has so many things he wants to talk about that he packs in maybe too many things, but there are so many individual parts that shine. Love the coverage and fresh takes, and love you all, ya boy, Nick. Hit him one more time.
Thanks, Nick.
Hit them one more time.
If I remember correctly,
fuck
sorry,
it.
you want me to
Oh,
hit
okay.
it? I'm sorry.
Fuck it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
If I remember correctly, I think that conversation with the Morpheus AI has like a pretty popular quote from it. Is it I think it's you'll soon have your God, you will make it with your own hands.
Oh, is that what that's from?
Like that whole combo is fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Anywho,
I will read
Lily, you want to take
Kyle
Kyle's?
Martin. Yeah. Kyle Martin writes, "Hey folks, I've loved hearing you all take a swing at MGS2 again since you all first covered it and wanted to write in with a few thoughts."
Kyle, hold on. We took a swing, but was it a hit? Was it a swing and a miss?
Do we find out at the end of the letter? At the end of the
know.
Do we get to look at Giancarlo Stanton's fat ass?
Oh my god.
Yeah,
fuck the dumper ain't got shit on Giancarlo.
Fuck Cal or Ellie. When the game was first released, I would have been about 10 years old and didn't have a PlayStation in my room yet. So it stayed in the back of the house in the same room my parents used the computer. So I get to the end of the game for the first time and the colonel starts losing it. And I'm fairly sure at one point he tells the player to turn the game off. You've been playing for a while. 10-year-old me was a little shaken up by this, and my mom from the desk just behind me piped up and said, "Maybe you should listen to your game." No curiosity or interest from her, just good old-fashioned shame. Safe to say, I got squirrely and saved before calling it a day. I had thought about the similarities between Rex and Ray fights, and it got me thinking about why you need to destroy the Ray Dome in MGS1. I don't recall the game laboring the point, so it's only now I realize you need to destroy the Ray Dome to damage the radar so that Liquid opens Rex's jaw and has to fire by eye.
I never thought about that.
Yeah. There's no mention of radomes with the rays, but it did always unnerve me that they reel in pain when you hit them in the knee. I guess it just adds to the commentary on what's real or not by the end of the game. Great stuff as always. All the best, Kyle. I guess we did. It was a great stuff as always. It was a hit.
Hell yeah, we did it.
Nice.
I also, real quick, I love that his mom basically hit him with a true when Colonel said that he should turn the game off.
Yeah. This man's spitting.
I wonder if she didn't even look up from her work.
Yeah.
Just like she's
Probably
just
not.
like letting the
Yeah.
fucking explosion happen behind her. She's like, turn it off. There's something about playing video games in the main room that your family is in that feels so Y2K to me. So like turn of the century.
It's where the big CRT was. So, you know, it was like it was special. When I
Got
got
it.
to drag it out to the living room, I was like, this is a privilege.
Oh man, that's great.
Big CRT for the big shell. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
For the big boy.
yeah.
That's me.
Big CRT for the big boy. Yeah, I mean it's akin to like my mom would scream like the snake game over stuff like all
Yeah,
the
you told
time.
us about that. That's very funny.
But I guess I'm stuck with
our last one. Second, you're stuck with second best, baby.
yeah, it's the second Kyle.
Second Kyle has hit the tower.
Second best Kyle. Second Kyle has hit the tower. I'm pretty sure second best is Kyle from
I think so.
Portland. All right, here we go. Man, do I miss being able to pause during cutscenes during this last stretch. All the cutscenes seem pretty quick during this game until the last 10%. Can you not pause on the Master Collection?
No, it made writing notes down
that
for this
sucks.
podcast a fucking hassle and a half.
Yeah,
that's why
I legit certain times I would have to like once the gameplay started, I would go look up the cutscene I just watched on YouTube to like make sure I got everything I needed to talk about.
I have started to just play all the way through, jot down notes after, and then watch on YouTube. Because it was a fucking.
Can you
nightmare when we were
pause
doing
in
the original.
4 during cutscenes?
you can.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, thank fuck you.
Because I had to do it so I could go to work because the last cutscene
That's right.
was going beyond 30 minutes, and I was like,
We could
I'm running
legit
late.
probably make one of our episodes just that last cutscene. Quite frankly,
A live
Legitimately,
react.
talking
yeah.
about
I think
all,
we
like,
literally have to.
If you couldn't pause, I would remove myself from this earth if you couldn't pause the cutscenes in MGS4.
They're so long.
They're so long.
But yeah, we'll talk about it. I thought about going back.
Woodwind Place.
I thought about going back and getting the body armor after dying so many times against the Metal Gear Rays, but instead I went back to the previous checkpoint. I would call this area analogous to the guys jumping onto the freight elevator on disc 2 of MGS1. Yeah. What a cool moment. Otacon's like custom fucking whoa face. So good. And I hid like a little bitch. Oh man, Kyle, I'm Christian. I can't say that word. And stingered all the guys from my little safe room and let Snake take care of most of them. And in doing so, I started the fight with at least 3 rations this time. Yeah. I would have beat Solidus the first try, but I fell off the roof like an idiot by tapping by tapping cross instead of triangle. Didn't have much trouble with him. What a fun trip down memory lane. Very much looking forward to the next game you guys cover and going back in time to finish Death Stranding and Death Stranding 2. Glad to do this one in real time. And then Seagull come.
Seagull come. Is second best? Is that the same person? Is that Kyle?
Yeah, it's Kyle from Portland.
Okay.
Not the other.
Oh, I got fucking confused about Kyle's.
Yeah, too many Kyles.
Got it. Too many Kyles.
For anybody at home who's wondering,
a coat of many Kyles.
Lily asked me to send her the cum sounds, and I didn't know which one, so I sent her 4, and those are cumuniversal.wave.
That word cum is universal in its application.
Cum.wave.
Cum.
Fortune cum.wave.
Cum.
Mm-hmm. Can I say the last one?
Yeah.
The last one is group cum.
Oh, Jesus.
I think that's it for plugs. I have one quick update.
I just want to say from our message. So it was for the social clip that I posted this past Friday. I said, when you have a sec, can you send me a glossy MP3 of the cum sound effect?
A glossy one.
Alessio sends them, and I said, cum universal and group cum is fucking insane. Is what I said. So.
Nice.
Well, being on the season with you folks has been a universal group cum in my heart. I just wanted to tell you that real quick.
Well, I appreciate it.
Thank
Chad. Yeah, it was nice to have you on.
8 letters.
Oh, no.
2 words. Group cum.
Chad, just because we've done Patriot Club episodes so much together, this is the first like legit season of the show you've been on, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Feels like you've been around forever.
Well, and I'm going to be fucking sticking around a little bit longer.
Oh, yeah. The man comes around.
My 7-year gambit has finally paid off. They finally said be on the show.
Chad Betteridge's great big deal.
Chad's great Jake. Nice. Yeah, so we traded in an Isaac and a Cameron, and we got a Chad and a James.
Oh,
it's a pretty good trade.
Which one am I?
It's a pretty good trade. Oh no. All right, I gotta back out of this as soon as I can. Oh Jesus, he's coming. Okay, anyway, I do have a quick update.
Episodes just ending and Alessio's like stumbling through the soundboard. Like, oh fuck! Fuck! Oh shit! I got it. Fuck them! Oh dang it!
You know what I wish? I wish that I could get every one of these buttons to be to be a sound effect.
What is? Well, you got an update? You said I was going to do the outro.
Yeah. Sorry. I got an update. So, for better or for worse, due to certain circumstances, after April the 17th, I will be wrapping on the 2 shows that I'm currently working on, and I will be full-time committed to my Metal Gear book for the next 6 months. So shit is going to happen. I know sometimes it's easy for these kinds of projects to turn into like a, oh, well, you keep talking about it, but when's it actually going to come?
Basically.
Yeah, vaporware. So it's actually going to happen. So I just wanted to share that with everybody. A lot of work is still going into it. And I also found out, I cannot remember if I mentioned this to you guys or not, but I also found out that literary agents do not require you to have a full manuscript for nonfiction when you're reaching out.
Hell yeah.
So my next goal is to send a proposal and send some samples. And so fingers crossed, everybody. Keep me in your hearts,
In your prayers.
keep me in your prayers and in your mind. And
Keep me in your prayers. Let your heart be the guiding key.
yes. But yeah, should something fun happen, I will let you guys know, obviously, as much as I can. And yeah, hopefully sometime soon you'll be checking out a book. So pretty cool.
I don't know why, for some reason, when you said and one other thing, I thought that you were going to say that Kristen was pregnant again.
Oh no.
Announcing
That
it
word
to us
"come" is
live.
universal in its application.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
That's universal in its application.
It is universal.
No matter
in
how
its
you apply it,
application.
it leads to baby. That's true.
Oh,
That's
no.
science.
That's true.
Don't look that up.
Well, you can apply it in some cases where it doesn't lead to baby.
That's true. Yeah, you're
Is that how you're going to end the episode?
yeah, that's it.
It's just a box.
Just a box.